Yellow.
Here we are.
We're here.
Season 2, episode 2. So we are back. So we're kind of throwing a little bit of a curveball.
And we like that.
We were expecting a guest. And for some reason, we are batting about 750 for guests crapping out on us.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't say 750 on the good side. It's definitely on the negatory.
Yeah, 750.
Yeah, it'd be the negative 750.
Yeah. It's like Evan White's batting average, negative 750.
Not his fielding percentage.
Not his
All right, so little curveball aside, we still have a show to get to, so here we are. Introductions, if you don't know us by now, I am Jimmy, and with me we have D-Mags, Devin.
Yellow.
And the old man, Tony.
Just, he's either chewing gum or
Thank you for doing
that's a real thick jerky piece there.
Oh, jerky guy.
So we would love to be sponsored by...
Sweet Baby Ray's.
Yeah, Bridgeford, Sweet Baby Ray's, beef jerky.
Sweet Baby Ray's ain't too bad.
The big 10-ounce bag.
It's not a Costco bag, that's definitely for sure. It's probably Wally World.
How about Kirkland beef jerky?
Does Kirkland have a beef jerky?
Oberto.
No.
That's like their big...
Oh, yeah, they sponsor a boat.
Sprint car team, too,
Hydrofoil.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I didn't know you're a big sprint car fan.
I actually am throwing down with some sprint car.
Really? Little
Yeah.
dirt cup action?
Little
That was Skagit County?
360 Bob's Burgers and Brew, 360 Nationals.
Check you out, bro. You ain't just you're just not sports
I'm
cars.
just not a pretty face.
Facts.
Fat?
It's
Fats.
Fats?
What did you say?
You said
fats?
You said fats.
Oh, you said facts. Like, oh, it's been fact checked.
So basically, in my Fernando Tatis, I'm a husky schmedium.
No, that
Sweet,
was
loving it.
that was the Giannis.
Dude, that was tight. Come on. Literally and figuratively.
It fit.
All right, so product this week is weak. I mean, product recap for us, 2020 Elite Extra Edition, and we got 2021 Upper Deck Synergy. Got into a bunch of each.
Synergy was I liked it for not being a hockey fan. I thought it was
Synergy's pretty
nice.
good. Elite Extra Edition was pretty dope, though.
Yeah, a lot of numbered cards. A lot of the die cuts were really cool. I like those.
You think about it, for $120, 10 hits, man.
What was it? Four autos or more
No,
than that?
eight autos.
That-
8 autos, 2 mems.
They're just
per
giving money
box.
away.
yeah.
Giving money away. Average $12 a hit. Pretty good to do.
Yeah.
And you also have, which I wasn't aware at the time, Hall of Fame in it.
The Griffies that you were pulling out of there.
Griffey Relic, Barry Larkin.
I like it.
You did get. I seen 2 of the Griffey relics pulled. I wish they were numbered. At least give something to
But
those.
I pulled a Jason Dominguez relic to 49, by the way. And guess what? Game used. I don't know how that happened, but
Game used. Yeah.
They just wrote it on there.
they're just doing T-ball out back.
That's right.
And then,
His mom approved that
Well,
one.
Yeah,
did they
there
say
you go.
game or simulated game?
yeah, they don't specify. So.
Oh, okay.
Zoom game.
So product to look ahead. So we got 2 releases this week. They all arrive tomorrow as of the podcast. We have the Leaf 20. Is it 2019 20 or is it the 2020 2021 Leaf 8x10s? What is the basketball class that we can expect out of those 8x10s, producer? This is a time for you to speak. I think right?
I'm looking.
She's looking.
You need
She's
to click. You need to click that mic.
I'm looking because it's Leaf. It's already been released. It just doesn't hit the distributor.
So we are
In
the last to know on that subject matter.
And the last to sell.
Pretty much.
But you heard it here first.
Yeah.
After the last.
But the other one that's released.
2020.
So that is the LaMelo Ball class, right? So we are getting 5 8x10s. Most likely we're opening them all up for the shop because we can use the decor.
And they're just mystery.
Mystery, you don't know. Open up the autographed 8x10.
They're slabbed.
Oh, really?
Slabbed?
Bucket slabbed.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
I guess I didn't need those photos.
Can you return them?
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's going to be pretty sweet to rip
Beckett
open.
slabbed 8x10s. Are you kidding me?
See, now, I really would like to see a LaMelo just because I would imagine they're all going to be in their college unis. But for like the overseas...
So he would be in his Australian.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool to see the overseas players.
How do you feel about the Australian unis? Have you seen those?
Love it, mate.
Might.
There's no rookies on the checklist. It's a partial checklist, but there's no rookies featured. Most likely because this was supposed to be like a December release.
Can I get a Giannis?
You can get a Giannis. You can get a Kobe.
A what?
Kobe's in it.
Holy.
Really?
All right, you're not opening it until I come in.
Shaq.
Is that like a Kobe redemption pack, or are we talking full-on signed Kobe Beckett slabbed 8
I
by
will
10?
take my shirt off, run around up and down if you pull
Some
Kobe out.
LeBron, some Luka, some Jordan.
Holy shit! This is about to be
Obviously,
lit.
that's a pretty stacked list because that's our sale list. You know, it's no different than the photos that they.
So she's full of good news, basically.
Who knows who else you can get, but
Dude, Kobe would be out of sight.
I don't even know what would happen if,
would be out of
if
sight.
that would.
I mean, you're like soiling yourself.
Yeah, that's gonna be some issues. And you said you're getting 5 of them.
5 tomorrow.
I mean, even
I think we have a
Luka.
6th coming from another place. Because guess what? Our distributor oversold it. Kind of happens. Oversold it.
Luka
Maybe you'll
would be
get that.
nice.
Maybe you'll get that correct invoice in the mail after.
We wouldn't. We just get a pack of Lindor chocolates at Christmas time to say Merry Christmas.
The Francisco Lindor chocolate.
That's actually not a joke. We really did get a bag of chocolates from GTS
so
in a shipment of Chronicles.
this is just in the 2021 Mariners Care Community Tour
Coming
is
to
going
Turpin
virtual. Next Tuesday, to kick it off, you're going to see Evan White, Justin Dunn, and Dylan Moore.
You can't handle it. Turn it way down. Evan!
Somebody at the door.
Look at this. This is the first time that we've had podcast
guest?
interruption guest-ish
Because you
kind
didn't
of
lock
thing.
the door like I told you.
Guestish.
Who did
Or,
you tell?
or am I in charge of security?
No, we're not locking
Like-
the door. We want the bastard to
Really?
come through the door.
Well, I guess you're right.
You want to beat his ass when he tries to walk through the door and steal from us?
We want him in.
At least the butt shank.
No, we want that crowbar right up the ass.
Absolutely. So how do we handle this? I don't even. I'm flabbergasted at this point.
You guys look good.
Well, we're trying.
We always look good.
We're semi-pro.
You know, we're AAA.
Yeah.
We the AAA. We're not the Bellingham Bells.
Well, you got a bling, a little bit of bling there. We could be the Dominican League.
No,
Could be at this point.
This is not no Acuna.
Although you got the
status.
nice little Cincinnati
Dude,
hamburger meat chain.
My kid's
hanging
always
out
like,
there.
"Do you ever take your necklace?" No.
Do you ever take it off?
No. The last time it got taken off was about 90 off of my neck. It shattered my necklace off of me.
Probably during some sort of spectacular play you were making the outfield.
No, I was
Wearing
shortstops,
spider.
I was at
Spider Co.
I was at bat and the guy drilled. I turned to take one and he drilled me in my neck.
Are you talking about softball?
Baseball.
Oh,
No.
overhand, huh?
Yeah. it took
So
me-
was it a slider?
No, I think it was a late, wet, rainy day. The guy threw fastball and let it rip.
'Cause I got hit with a baseball underhand. I don't know what that means. But.
That was the last time. It shattered my necklace off, and that's all I cared about.
The last one I got to take is I took a wiffle ball to the hip one time.
That one just it stings.
Still?
Wiffle ball. Yeah,
stings.
my limp is from the wiffle ball to the hip. So I actually thought
But was the ball like just the wiffle ball, or was it like packed in with?
No.
newspaper?
It was just a wiffle
Just a-
ball.
Okay.
It was like
It
the
wasn't-
Walmart
it wasn't
off the
taped up? It
shelf.
wasn't
No,
taped
no
up?
tape.
Okay.
It was,
It was
it
not
wasn't loaded.
it was
It
not
wasn't
doctored.
loaded.
It was
Come
as
on.
light as a feather.
So it came out and came back in.
There was a curve to it.
Oh, there always is.
I misjudged it and took it off the hip. But I thought of you today.
Did you hit your head?
That too.
Oh.
But
You pooped?
so, like, fuck, really? Can I talk? So I saw the Jose Canseco Prime, right, on Prime, the Prime Video, right?
Oh, okay,
Amazon
yeah.
Prime Video.
On the Ocho?
So The Truth Hurts, something like that. His documentary updating his book.
Oh, I haven't
Like
even
telling.
seen-
Anyway, he
Did
was
you-
wearing spider
Oh.
batting gloves when he
Yeah.
was taking some BP.
He's a spiders
And I
man.
thought, D-Mags is a spiders man, so...
And that's why I'm telling you, Kelnick, he's gonna be the first Mariner rocking the spiders.
Is he rolling spiders?
Yeah, like he's actually Ed's. Like I've seen him in Ed's facility in Wisconsin. He does a lot of his training out
You
there.
saw him.
Well, I've
You didn't
seen,
fall. You didn't
no,
fall at his feet and go,
I've seen.
Jared.
I've seen the videos of him at the
Okay.
facility. Ed will be recording him, so he's pretty close with him. I don't know if it was prior to his being traded from the Mets.
So let's get that spider hookup.
Yeah,
Since
no.
you are linked to the Spider group, you can actually get Jared Kelnick. to
Kelnick
come
would
out
be
here
a
and do
good one.
I would even do it by remote. Remotes make me itchy,
You
but
told me you couldn't figure that one out yet.
I'd figure it out.
Yeah, for Kelnick we can do it.
Not for Tom.
Well, for Evan, we can do
Yeah.
it. But Kelnick, we can make a half-ass attempt at it. So anyway, this is the point of the show where we was going to introduce our guest who bailed on us, but we have a walk-in.
The walk-in guest.
Do you want to interview the walk-in?
Is this our Q&A?
Do you mind
Who is he?
talking a little bit on the? Do you want to sit for the podcast? Seriously,
Sure, I just pulled a couple of cards out of one of those elite boxes today. It's
pretty sick, right?
I think second or third round draft pick.
There you go. That's the way to do it. How do you feel about that? See?
Yes.
Yeah, that's all we get.
So Tony
See?
is our mute member.
Yeah.
He's the one that doesn't speak much.
No, speak of English.
So why don't we, because I know you're off camera, so why don't you come over here, sit down next to us. So now that you walked in, you get the full treatment.
Yeah, I'm going under your feet right
Here.
there. You got it?
All right, here's your sweet baby Rays.
Beat tricky time.
So this is kind of an impromptu thing, but we're like, you know what? We are raw, so we're just like, F it, let's do it.
Let's just frickin' roll.
So introduce yourself to the fine folks at home.
My name is Jesse Coughlin.
Make sure we got your mic turned on. There we go.
Local collector. I love the shop. I also run a small channel on TikTok, about 12,000 followers, just about.
Let's talk a little bit about that because
that's
you were
pretty nice.
you were in here yesterday and we discussed it a little bit. And Stacy actually, did you get the video that she did? Did you send it to him?
I sent a message of how you wanted it.
Okay, so she actually put it together. But let's talk about your TikTok account. What inspired that creation? I'm curious.
Well, the market kind of failed. I graduated college in August, and I had high hopes like everybody else.
Sure.
But Gary Vee says don't go to college. There's nothing out there
Who?
for degrees.
Gary V.
Oh,
Gary
God.
Vee. Anyways,
VaynerMedia, baby.
He was right.
Yeah.
And I've actually been using him for some coaching lately to get myself back out there. But, social media was never my thing. I thought I would try it out, especially since Vayner Enterprises actually picked up TikTok Conglomerate US.
Yeah, they're
making-
actually running the TikTok in the
Yeah.
United
Who-
States.
who is?
VaynerMedia, Gary V.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they're
Really?
bringing the nicer side of TikTok and no more nasty
Not just
stuff.
not just dancing.
Yeah. No, I mean, some of my
Hey.
stuff's weird.
TikTok work for Juju, okay?
So
Not.
Gary V, I watched a lot of Gary V videos when I first opened up the shop. And it wasn't the card stuff because I don't agree with Gary V and his sports card
Philosophy.
philosophy.
I can't.
But I do
He's extreme.
I do agree with some of his business strategy.
Okay.
And the kind of just throw caution to the wind, don't give a shit kind of attitude is how we started Turf and Dirt. And that was based on Gary V and honestly,
On a hope and a prayer.
Mamba mentality.
Hope and a prayer.
But, yeah, I don't know. I have a hard time with all these, like, self-help guru guys.
It's
I don't
tough.
care what they do
It's
or
tough,
who they
like,
are.
you
But
know, that rah-rah Tony Robbins thing, but whether, it was legitimate or not, because of the fact that he said it at the right time, kind of made me jump off the cliff, so he gets the credit.
Right? He was ahead
Fair
of the
enough.
curve quite a bit.
But anybody that wants to own the New York Jets, that's his life goal. And the Jets are in the toilet right now.
he could have them.
Yeah, it's a good
Basically-
buy-in time.
There you go, right? So
So
all right.
what's your TikTok? What's all up on there?
Well, I started with just mostly like inspirational stuff. That was actually a recommendation by Gary Vee. He says, get on there, say something inspirational. Just put
Except
yourself out there.
We're a degenerate podcast, I would say, right?
Right.
I believe the children are our future. Whitney Houston.
Actually, some of my stuff's about
Michael
that.
Jackson too, I think.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just made it weird.
It hit a little touch.
Forgive me, I'm wearing a husky schmedium right now, so
Cool.
So,
So inspirational stuff.
Just trying to point people in the right direction. I like to focus
Like
on...
Democrat, Republican?
No.
Oh.
Apolitical. I don't want to touch base with any of
Oh,
that.
those
definitely
are
don't.
wrong directions.
Right?
Yeah, I
No.
was gonna say.
No. There's way too many people that are a little bit too far each direction. So I'm okay. I like
Right in
sitting
the
on the
middle, right in the
fence.
middle.
Democracy, it's good stuff.
there's nothing wrong with riding down the middle lane right now.
Right. And I did serve in the military, so a lot of people think that I lean right.
What branch?
Army. Army National Guard there for the last 3.5
Respect.
years.
Oh, that's a thing. Huh?
Respected.
Yeah, right. Right here in Washington, actually.
he's
176 Engineering Battalion.
Nice.
Right.
What?
Hooah. Come on, hooah. Let's go. So I'm curious because you've been frequenting Turf and Dirt, I think, for the last month or so?
Yeah. I didn't even know you guys were here. I got really excited to know that people were still doing it.
Now you said
Frequented.
Oh, he wasn't
Frequented.
scouring or scouting.
No. Oh my goodness.
No.
No, I work full time. I got kids. I got to watch my roots.
Because you look a
There
certain,
you go.
You look a certain size.
Is that
Right?
a thing?
No, that guy was
He's
definitely.
a
Yeah.
little more ripped. Yeah, he was more frail.
Don't listen. He's a troublemaker.
Right.
So what do you think about the current card market? We've had an opportunity to talk about cards. I know that we have a tremendous amount of collectors that are on a budget. How do you
Yeah.
navigate the current card market? I know, Devin, you talk about that too, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Being on a
it's-
budget?
It's definitely facts. That's why I have to be, that flipper on the side. The flipper with a soul.
Flipper with a soul, baby. I love that.
Got to have that because that's the only way I could really replenish my PC. And I don't like to go and buy single cards. I'm not a single card buyer, so I like to rip my packs and get my own, my own
Right.
PC cards. But I definitely have to flip to reimburse.
So how
my
do you
spending.
navigate it?
Well, I've seen both sides. So I stopped collecting when I was a kid. I think 1991 tops. It was
good
the
year.
last set that I bought.
It was the last year they put bubble gum in cards.
Right.
It was
Yeah.
91.
That might have
Can we
been part
open
of it.
some? Do we got some?
I don't even know if we have any now.
It's a little dry. It's like the
Yeah.
stuff in the MREs. But the price increase, I understand it because I understand economics a bit.
Sure.
So I get why people are still buying in, and I get why there's still an investment there. Even just with the regular Prism, not the hobby boxes that are going for $1,000,
Right.
but the ones
The
that
retail.
you can get, if you can find them retail and you can pull that.
I heard there's some card shop owners who like to camp outside and
Oh.
Yes, that's why they
They-
put the limits on it.
Yeah.
Most of your retail locations,
Target is, I think Target for putting limits on it. So.
right? Because occasionally my kids can go and get.
Yeah, how do you
I know
feel?
for sure.
Because you're kind of grinning. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I heard rumors. There's people that kind of. They're out there. You think it's a Black Friday sale? They're just waiting on
yeah.
a particular day outside of Walmart's. I don't know.
Come on, Walmart.
Yes.
You
I didn't know Walmart didn't have a
limit.
A limit.
No,
They-
there
they
is-
had-
there
there's
is.
no
So
limit
let me
at
ask
Walmart.
you. So you brought in some retail to me, right?
Yeah.
Couple. We did a trade. No cash, by the way, just straight trade.
What?
I needed supplies.
But you love to hunt. You told me I'm 4 times a week, and you really make the commute to Seattle.
yeah, today I only found one box of cards. I found a blaster of the Elite.
That is some.
of this or
Yeah.
really
That is some dedicated 4 times a week.
that you go
Like-
out looking for.
Yeah, because there's just nothing on the shelves.
Dude,
so
that is-
if you're gonna find it, you got to be there when it hits the
Now-
shelf.
Now
But
that's not your thing, though. That's not. You're
No.
against that.
I'm not.
Yes and no though.
Like if some. Here's the thing.
I
would-
like to open them though.
as
too.
a
Yeah.
business owner, I do not condone or advocate anybody that's an LCS owner to go retail hunting. I
don't think a LCS owner should do it. No way.
But if somebody brings in retail to me,
Sure.
look, there's a segment of retail people
Right.
I can't convince. I can't convince.
No.
I can say it till I'm blue in the face, but
Yep.
they are just determined to buy a blaster.
They're hearing,
Fine.
not listening.
I will get the blaster, I will mark it up, and I will sell it to them because I can't convince them otherwise, so I have to make some money off that.
what I always find funny is with the mosaic cellos that you keep selling.
Correct.
They know it's just pure base. They know they're not getting any numbered, anything hot.
It's crap, yeah.
But all I ever hear them say is, "Oh, I can't wait to pull that Genesis." So it's the hunt. That's in their head. That one card style,
which is a case hit, right?
But yeah, that one card style is all they're thinking about, and so that's why they're like blowing through money. They don't care about all those cards are going in the dumpster, and they're just waiting for that. So it's that mental game of like, that's the gold that they're searching
So
for.
what's the Genesis find in the hobby?
There isn't.
There isn't. That's the thing is
Genesis
but
doesn't exist in the hobby.
they're sacrificing the dollar, the expensive
Right.
pack price
Right.
to get a guaranteed for, okay, I'm going to have to buy 30 of these. It's going to equal the same amount of that. And maybe I could hit something.
Right,
and
right,
so,
right.
so
So when
it's-
you talk about the
give and
economics of
take.
cards, what do you think about that? I mean, you got guys that are blindly spending just to at a shot at a Genesis.
And don't tell us what Gary Vee would say.
No, I think the economics really comes in when you're watching the draft.
There
And
you
when
go.
you're watching who's going to be Rookie of the Year. Because if you watch their stats and how many games are left, how many games they've played, how much more time they're actually going to get on the field,
Sure.
if you see kind of how they're going, how often they're putting them in, you can get an idea of where that card's going to be in 6 months if they continue to play good. The only thing you run
Analytics,
into
baby.
is the variables like injuries or
Analytics.
Joe Burrow.
media. Yes, Joe Burrow. What a
So
hit,
here's the thing,
my
though.
guy.
right? I got to.
So I can appreciate your take on it because people don't dive into analytics typically, right?
Right.
They come in. We have a lot of uneducated buyers in the market right now.
I think that's what the market is. Yeah.
Correct. It is top heavy with uneducated buyers.
Yeah.
Getting somebody like this who puts the time in
And the mileage.
I can respect that. So if you're
Right.
retail chasing, putting the analytics in, I can't fault you for that.
So
Because you've done the work.
Correct.
All the
You're
legwork.
grinding
You're
it.
grinding it to
You're
do.
grinding it,
You know
and
what I'm
that's
saying?
what the essence of a card guy is.
and
Grinding.
you said that you open a lot of your boxes, all the
Yeah.
retail. So what's the best hit that you've pulled out of a retail box?
Recently, I mean, honestly, Justin Herbert's base rookie out of a mosaic.
Really?
Well, I mean, that was an exciting card. I pulled a silver Justin Herbert behind the numbers from, what was that, Playbook? That wasn't bad at all. Or no, that's Contenders. Who did I have?
That would be contenders.
Yeah.
Playbook comes out tomorrow.
But
But then I
Contenders hasn't came out
pulled
yet.
a $100
It's
Tua.
all-
Contender draft picks.
Yeah, okay.
And I have the eBay special of the Tua Extreme, numbered 1 out of 99.
Okay.
And that one's pretty sick.
What's your analytics tell you about Tua?
Tua-
Sell.
He's a roller coaster, isn't he?
And now he's in trade talks. I mean, not him, but I'm saying there's rumor mill.
He's all over the board. I think he's keeping people on the edge of their seat, to tell the
no.
truth.
I have
That's
an
why his
announcement-
cards are
I have
so
an
I'd
announcement
rather
to
collect
make.
Fitzmagic.
I have an
Right.
announcement to make. We have a Tua Miami Dolphins autographed jersey. I think it's Beckett authenticated. $150 Cards Corner special today and today only. We have no
That's a
live
$50 discount.
We have no live viewers to take advantage of it, but I decided to throw that out there.
Today at
Instagram
airing, or
Live.
today at airing, or today when the podcast is released.
Both negative.
First come, first serve.
Yes, whoever's first in
clean.
line. First caller, go.
yeah.
Anybody on?
She's
Nope.
sleeping.
Nope, too bad.
Yeah.
It might come up during the ask.
You see how crazy this is, right?
Right.
Like, I have to wrangle. This is, and that's our producer who's surfing
Amazon.
Amazon right now for the best on
phone
air
holder?
non.
Yeah, where's
Connected
our on-air
sign.
sign?
She can't find one.
I can't find a freestanding.
I'll hold it up.
Why do you look down here?
Neon's expensive.
Every time.
Oh,
too.
I didn't look down there, dude.
Yeah, dude,
You're crazy. You're
So
tripping.
one box today, like in how many different stores do you think you hit?
I went to 3 different Fred Meyers.
Oh, really? Just Fred?
Sketchy County?
Marysville, yeah. I stopped in Snohomish County, and then I stopped in Lake Stevens.
So Burlington as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Burlington.
They don't
You know,
have any.
I always thought there was 2 Targets there.
Now
and
you
for some
live in,
reason,
No, just
Target
one.
but you
around.
live in Bellingham, right?
Blaine. I'm all the way up. in
Oh,
Blaine.
shit.
Man, that is a commute.
Hey, I gotta go where
Do
the
you
Our
go to
guest,
the-
I think, lives in that area. He's supposed to be here tonight, but he's not.
Do you go to Walmart's?
Yeah, and what I'm finding is that like Marysville, Snohomish, Lake Stevens area, they have such a big collection of collectors. I think it's Devin down there who's on first. He's been there forever, and I mean his prices are at rip and ship prices, always on the shelves. But he has scouts. He's the guy camping out.
I thought he was talking about you for a minute. I'm
Hey.
like, you got
Yeah.
scouts?
Yeah, I
really?
got-
Come
I do
on,
got
dude.
scouts.
You gotta get
Your
yourself-
Pokemon stopping us?
Yeah, I got.
Some players have minions.
Yeah,
right.
Turfender does minions.
But he can't get product. That's his only way to get product into that store.
it's retail.
Yeah, and so he's having a really hard time. He deals mostly in Pokemon and other things like
Well,
that.
let me ask you. Like, I
but
know
once
We're
again,
getting Pokemon here.
Yeah,
But once
I-
again, he's grinding. So he's somehow working the system to try to get something.
So
he can resell.
we know Devin. We've been into his shop many times. He knows us as Turf and Dirt. And Devin makes his money on Magic Pokemon. That's his. That's
Yes.
his primary. He has tables in his shop. He does his Pokemon gaming,
Nights.
however that works. It involves Jif, a paintbrush, and
a
black
dog.
and black lights. I don't know.
They get excited.
Yeah,
Devin was maybe when we were like, we would go to the Everett Aqua Sox games, right? When we would have to do our booze down there. So we'd end up rolling through about 3:30 in the afternoon. He was maybe 25% sports. Producer was there a month ago.
That'd be Stacy.
And he was down to maybe 10%, and everything on the shelf was retail.
So does he just not have any? He doesn't have maybe a warehouse, a distributor.
He has a distributor. He has actually the same distributor we do,
Really?
but his allocation is poor because he doesn't
sell it.
He doesn't sell it.
Yeah.
Our allocation keeps going up, but all the shops around us aren't getting DI star.
Yeah, I think on.
Did you
Friday
like that?
he's getting
DI star?
Contenders.
Contenders.
Is
Okay.
that original?
Yeah, Contenders is coming out on Friday, right, or Thursday? The hobby.
Was it pushed, Contenders?
I think
It was
was it
pushed.
just keeps getting
Ooh.
pushed.
Yeah, so
They just having
we have a
problems
case of
with signatures.
Contenders coming. A case, by the way.
That is going to be
Una caja.
fire.
C.
22nd.
22nd. So
That's
yeah, we
gonna
have
be in
12.
fuego.
So the inner case is 12 boxes,
hot.
right? So there's 2 inner cases per master case. We got an inner case. 12 boxes coming our way.
Like one good Herbert.
One good.
Well, you figure
Do
the
you
one.
chase anybody in particular?
Right now,
Who's your PC that you're not selling?
inadvertently I ended up with Tua just because I pull him all the time. Like I got his orange, or what is that? The orange prism, and that's a gorgeous card. $100 right out the gate. But I keep on pulling those Tuas. But I mean, I like Joe Burrow because I've been pulling some nice ones.
See, I don't. I'm a Burrow. I'm a Bengal guy, and I can't pull a damn.
But I'm
Burrow.
chasing
He can't-
Herbert.
I've
hard.
witnessed more. I think I've witnessed more Burrow pulls than he has.
Yeah, I can't
Right.
like.
Just being here at the right
pretty
time.
much.
I think I've pulled 3, and that would be pushing it.
Yeah, I have I ended up with a whole bunch of his NFL debuts, but
Okay.
those are not worth as much as his base, which is so strange to me. But
And he,
it's like an insert.
I
Compared
saw
to
his
a
press
base.
conference today.
Who?
Joe Burrow. He had a little press. I mean, I don't know if that guy's human or what he is, but he says he feels no pain unless he's sitting.
He's the best that's ever been.
Yeah,
Okay, next question.
he's Evan White.
He is the first no ballot Hall of Famer.
in
Welcome to the
NFL.
club.
Yeah,
right?
no, he said in 6 weeks he'll start throwing, but it was interesting to hear his
So, but
pain
couldn't
tolerance.
he throw anyway? Like it didn't. It was his lower half, right? Not his
Yeah,
upper
but
half.
to be able to start using
He
that,
could sit on a chair and throw the damn ball. Like if I
Yes.
can do it, he can do it. Come on.
that's his goal is to get stronger this offseason.
Can't put a chair out there in the
Dude,
middle
you're
of the field.
judgmental. You're
That's how you fit a
judgmental as hell.
traffic,
Hey, I'm a Hanky
traffic
fan. What
jam.
do you
He's-
say?
Do you ever watch?
He's got Daniel Jones who trips when he runs. Okay,
So here's the freaky
Fast.
part.
We call him
trips fast.
Surefoot.
Yeah,
So I ended up opening a Illusions box for the shop yesterday. I pulled a Daniel Jones auto to 25. right?
encased.
Encased auto to
What?
25.
Oh,
The sticker was mishandled?
That's off.
It
For
looked
his
like
autograph?
it looked like a guy was hammered when he put it on.
Like it came back from CGC.
It's before the 15-minute break.
Right. So, but I was shocked at what they sold for because I was thinking $10, right?
no, because when I was comping
Daniel
cards,
Jones
yeah,
was like just shy of $100. I'm like, what?
when I saw
Power to the people.
it was a player of the day Daniel Jones numbered card when I was comping for you, and it was at like $80. And for a player for a
insane.
free card, I was like, "There's no way."
I mean, I'll take it, but
Yeah.
that's. How do you feel about that?
And Richie Incognito.
When was-
and,
when was-
Richie, and Richie Incognito still $11.70.
Yeah,
nobody
when-
cares
I can't
about
find
no
him.
fat guys.
When was the last like Daniel Jones you actually acquired? Have you ever even acquired a Daniel Jones?
Does he know how to buy
I've
cards?
either traded them for people back home and gotten Chase Youngs for 'em.
So you know Turf and Dirt sells cards, right?
Still.
Man, well, you
Always.
know, we're hanging on
Yeah,
God, you
little
become-
bits at a time.
You become everybody's LCS.
yeah.
We
no
are,
matter where you
no
live.
matter where you live, we are everyone's LCS.
Beijing.
See, they're making fun of it,
That's
but
your guy, Daniel Jones.
we're actually
Giants-
we're
he's a
actually
Giants
getting
fan.
T-shirts made up of me. Believe
as
it or
a
not.
character.
Oh, that's
A
fantastic.
cartoon character of me on a T-shirt. Stacy's super proud of it because
I thought it was pretty cool.
As long as you wear it first, right?
I want it on a one.
Oh, I'm wearing it first, of course. I'm rocking that shit.
I want it on a
immediately.
onesie so I can go make a baby and just say, "Hey, look at here, little touch
I
this."
like the idea
Did
of
you
the
really
onesie,
just say
right?
that?
Isn't that sweet?
Come
Look at my little Jimmy.
It's the, it's the style.
That's
Little
right,
baby
just
Jimmy.
little
Little
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Look at that, yeah.
Look at-
Husky schmeedy,
how about that? Hey,
but
how about
shrunken
that?
down.
Look at my little Jimmy.
That's on the back of the shirt.
Those are good at like the Big Johnson shirts in the
That's
90s.
right. Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
So two is the guy you chase.
Yeah, I mean,
You don't chase.
Just football or all sports?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think two is in
I'm
baseball,
going
but-
way back if I'm going to chase anybody. Like, I really do enjoy pulling old cards. Like, I traded for Jerry Rice Holiday Edition of something today. I don't remember what it was, but I traded on the internet and I made sure that it was coming to me.
Are you happen to be sitting on any Keyshawn Vaughns?
No, God. James Morgan's? Do you pull a lot of those? Keyshawn and James Morgan?
I think I have almost all of the pink and green mosaics.
God, those are like the kryptonite to card pooling. It's like Jimmy mentioned yesterday. It's like you would hate to be that guy listening to a live rip, and people are like, "Oh fuck, another James Morgan."
How do you think James Morgan would feel if he absolutely
Oh,
just stumbled on a
Keyshawn
live and
Vaughn.
you're like, this guy sucks. I hope he dies a horrible death. And he's there just like liquoring
I could
up
imagine
'cause
that
it's
there's
like-
got to be some athletes out there who stroll, live feeds. Like I said, there's been actors who are
Wouldn't
buying
you though,
on-
if you were an athlete, knowing your cards were being sold out there, you'd want to see?
I'd be curious, but maybe a James Morgan probably doesn't even know he has a card of him.
I'd rather find a Captain Morgan.
Captain.
Me too.
Buy enough cards, you might end up with a Captain
Yeah,
Morgan.
there you go.
Buy enough cards, you might need Captain Morgan.
Yeah.
So you're not into memorabilia at all?
I haven't quite gotten into memorabilia yet. Okay. But I mean,
You will when you get older.
if I were to, I would go after King Griffey Jr. stuff.
There you go, right here.
He's here.
He's my
he's
hero.
here behind
What do you
us.
think of the cutout?
Well, I mean,
He's
we
big,
haven't
man.
had breakfast or coffee together yet, but
Yeah.
we're getting to know each other. No, I really do. I like Old Mariners.
So is this about the weirdest experience you've ever had? Where you just walk in and you're like, boom,
What the hell's
thrusted
going
into
on
a
here?
podcast.
Actually fainting because I locked my knees during my basic training graduation. Would have been the most
I thought maybe when you got
awkward thing
married.
ever.
That would be brutal.
You're just
Well,
not allowed to pop back up.
Well, yeah, like when I during basic training was Orlando in the Navy
Hooah.
in July, and it was the
Can
it
you
was so
hooah-
hot
can
in
you
there,
hooah him
and
a
I
little
like
bit?
you were so
Hooah.
dehydrated, I vomited, but I swallowed it
Oh,
Ooh, yes, good
because
job.
you can't. The whole thing was we had you had
on purpose?
stipulation. No, we had stipulation. If anybody passes out, faints, or something like that, if we didn't, you would get an extra day's leave at the end of graduation. And none of us did. We all tolerated the knees locking, and I was a vomiter, and it was like I'm swallowing this shit back up.
yeah. I was always told that would happen when you get married. Like
Is that why you
standing up
disappear to
there.
the bathroom
Right.
quickly?
Yeah,
When things get uncomfortable?
yeah. I just
Okay,
vomit.
I was just curious.
Not if I'm vomiting. I'm just
Now I
swallowing.
know.
It's a good mechanism.
All those-
Like you're about to get into a fight and you vomit and
Yeah.
they don't want to fight anymore.
Oh,
been-
really?
I just grabbed
That's
their
a-
ass.
So when it's time for you to throw down, you're just puking on people.
Right, man. Any given
Dude,
Sunday,
I'm stepping
any
up.
Given, any given Sunday.
I'm stepping up ready to knock
Right.
MFers out, but you're over here vomiting into the flower bed.
Yeah.
That's why he carries
That's
the
good
gun.
entertainment
Not where
right
the crowbar
there.
is.
You can't pay for
Not where the
that.
crowbar belongs.
It's
but, yeah.
It makes me question though, like the guys that need to like have heavy firepower.
He already has
Why
it. It's just
do you
built
need-
in.
Yeah, it's like it is projectile vomit. So we're actually going to rip a box. You want to hang for the box of 19 Chronicles?
Yeah,
Are you good?
absolutely.
Are you sure?
I'm thinking that's great.
This is like the weirdest moment in the
so what
history
brought
of
you by
podcasts.
this
Yeah,
time?
what were you coming to get?
At this time of night.
I advertised those Leaf Pete Rose boxes to a couple buddies by showing them the autograph, and they wanted me to come in and pick one up. So
You could pick two up.
Cha-ching.
Right.
Half off.
$15 for a Pete Rose auto. Come on.
I know.
Right.
My buddy said his stepdad cried when he got his for Christmas. So.
Really?
Yeah, he thought it was really cool.
That's pretty cool.
he's the king of insider trading.
I mean, that is why we do what we do. I mean, people can argue the whole, internet, breakers, all
Oh,
that
yeah.
stuff, but having a shop,
Yeah, no,
that is experiences you do not see, yeah?
turf and dirt.
Did you like that? I
I like
logoed
that.
up, I logoed
I
up
thought it was
the pin.
legit.
It is.
Sharpie
L-I-G-I-T.
Ad placement.
All right, so what we're gonna get a Kyler Murray here. No Daniel Jones, please.
I would even
Saquon.
be happy with some DK.
I was for you. DK is definitely what you need.
DK is a tough one to hold
What's the
on to.
autographs in this one?
2 autos, 1 mem.
All right.
And multiple numbered cards. And first up, we got...
Price retail.
$1.99.
What is the retail price there, producer?
$3.30.
$3.30.
$3.30. I remember when this released. This was in the middle of COVID. This was when we were getting after
This was
it.
MC, not BC, not
No,
AC.
it's MC. Yep.
MC, mid COVID.
All right, I don't know if I'm
That's
digging.
not
I'm
Justin
not digging
Jefferson.
this one. Oh, look at that chunk, though.
Too bad it wasn't this year's.
To 20. Is he playing for another team?
No, I said if it was this year's
Oh.
Viking.
Oh. Alexander Madison. This is his.
Oh, he actually. That's not bad.
What is this? Is it a 0? But yeah, he's a 2 and a 5. That's kind of weird, but we'll take
probably-
it anyway.
Ooh,
Could be part of his name,
it's a pretty
being
jersey.
a smaller
Oh, it could be the O of his name.
Madison.
O-N?
He-
S-U-N.
He's got a good sig now. I mean, that's a good.
It's a pretty card.
He actually knows how to spell.
To 99, Devin White. Gridiron Kings. We don't see that very often.
Hopefully, he plays this week.
DK Metcalf, Crown Royal rookie.
There you go.
No,
That's
you called it here first.
Terry McLaurin, Classics rookie. What do we got here? N'Keal Harry, Luminance.
Now that's a garbage one.
Debo Samuel, and Alexander Madison, Gridiron Kings. I'm
Madison.
digging that. So we're going to be reviewing a little bit of Beckett Shield.
Here we go again.
So here we
Beckett
go with
shit.
some crappy Beckett Bowl crap.
See, if Madison was on any other team than Minnesota, he'd be a starter. I mean, every time Dalvin Cook goes out and they throw him in there, he runs just like Cook. I mean, he's a
He's a beast.
He's a bull.
Yeah.
so that's not a bad one to have. That one might be a down the liner type of card that will be some value.
We don't hold on to anything.
No.
though. We sell everything here at
But if
Turner.
you go CGC, 10-day turnaround, $10, 10.
We're going to get into CGC after the break. Since you're, good at that whole thing. We got
Garbage.
Aaron Donald, Thurman Thomas, number to 199, Damian Harris.
Not bad.
We got no foil missing, Nick Bosa.
Joe Burrow was working out
Deontay
with him.
Johnson. He actually was catching some crap left and right, but did you see the video of Ben Roth talking to
Mark-
DeCastro?
No, that was Pouncey,
Oh,
Pouncey,
Pouncey, excuse
yeah.
me.
who said, "I'm sorry, I wanted this one for you."
Oh, got the matching jersey. Dwayne Haskins,
Oh.
rookie.
On sale now.
Sell.
$1.50 for the jersey, $1.50 for the football.
It's not fire. It's smoldering, but it's something.
We did give away that other one though,
We
right?
did,
So we're down
yep.
to one Dwayne Haskins.
Mailed that.
Oh, we do
sucker
have
off.
his Ohio State autographed mini helmet.
God, he's wearing Theismann's number too. That's sad.
He broke his leg. LT did that, right? Are you proud? Are you proud of that?
Just a little bit.
You should put it next to him.
Eli Manning.
Here we go.
Well, we got a jersey auto of Darius Slayton.
That's the only guy we had this year.
Yeah, you're the only legit receiver.
Yep.
So that's the last auto. It's an interesting.
So we have
new
Josh
patch.
Jacobs to 199, which is not a bad rookie to get.
He's got some legal trouble.
Really?
Everybody will.
Yeah, DUI issues, I think.
Oh, well, he'll pay somebody off and be okay.
Well, they are in Vegas.
Justice Hill,
Not enough sunshine.
AJ Brown, and Deontay Johnson again.
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown.
He's
we're
big.
3 packs
He's big
up.
time.
Really clean looking cards.
Brown.
Nice job.
Brown is big time.
Finley, one of your guys.
You know, I know we don't really get to talk too much about previous games, but Heineke, that
He's pretty good.
he's real.
He
He's
did well. He did well
legit.
backing up Cam.
He's real. He's getting a job somewhere.
Derrick Henry is real, though.
Yes, but I saw what KB posted. Heineke's card. There was a Prism base rookie card. Was at 180 bidding. 180 for Heineke.
Well, that's what he was talking about. Some of these players, you watch the growth of the card or the
What?
player and how he handles.
I'll take.
The people setting the margins are doing that. That's exactly
Yeah,
what they're
yeah.
doing when they're setting the price margins for these cards.
But I'll take Heineke over Finley any day. Like,
Really?
oh, he impressed me. I think that's for him to be on the big stage like that. That definitely was a good performance by him. And I think even all his peers, I saw a lot of different players that he's played with, cross paths with, that were like, I knew this kid had it. Everybody was shouting him out. So I think out of this weekend, he definitely stock up.
I've never seen anybody play with that kind of desperation, like attempt of
Boy, I mean,
I'm just going to do whatever. I
even
do.
when he
I'm
got
gonna put
hit,
it all out there,
he looked like he was
regardless.
injured, and he still went back out there.
Oh, he was limping.
Yeah.
Continue.
Did you get it out of your system? You good?
See,
Yeah.
So, Stacy, we're going to be able to make $1 million on this next card.
DK Metcalf's jockstrap.
So we have a Mike Allstott. This is the one I'm talking about, though. To
Mike
99.
Allstott.
Russell Wilson to 99. You're excited about that one.
That's a clean card.
Don't sell it for $10.
Oh, Gardner Minshew, Vertex. Are you taking that one?
I think I'm good.
Oh.
I think I have potential.
Pretty
think-
bad when she turns
I
down
was
a
gonna say,
Gardner
I think
Minshew.
she's over the Gardner.
and I don't think he's going to be in that uniform. So
Yeah. It's going to be Carson Wentz.
All right.
I'm eager to see the All-Star.
You're in good hands with Allstott.
I love it.
Let's see.
Is that a relic?
Yeah.
Wish he was wearing throwback uniforms. That'd been
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
Game worn, by the way.
Hey.
Yeah, simulation game.
There
I'm
is no
glad that
simu-
they put something into the cards. I mean, with the amount of money people are putting out, it's really nice to see good designs on the
But
cards.
chunk. Seeing chunk for the patches. See, I'm about, I like more the chrome looks. I definitely like the more modern glitz and glam type cards. So
Right.
I like what was the Gridiron Kings one was pretty cool looking. The Crown Royal.
Yeah, those crown cards, I mean, they're just priceless. They look
Yeah, that's just
amazing.
It's a good image. But these
All right, final pack. Here we
kid
go.
play cards, these 100 look like I could pass on.
Patty Mahomes to 199.
Even
I'm
that
sure
one I
somebody will
could
buy
pass
that
on.
tomorrow. Brett Favre Classics. Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, I like how they put that back to back.
Then we got Noah Fant.
See, like I take that one.
Rashawn Gary, Gridiron Kings. And Darrell Henderson, rookie.
Not too shabby.
So we will definitely... Where did it go?
You made $1 million.
Yep. We're going to make a whole stack of money tomorrow. Can't
Yep.
wait to do it.
Printing money.
Print money.
That Patrick Mahomes is nice.
So anyway,
be
that
numbered.
is 2019 Chronicles. Now, the funny part was 2019 Chronicles released in the middle of 2020. So it's no different than every other company going back to the well, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Trying to survive.
basketball was they're still going.
They are.
They're still
Yeah.
going, still going. I don't know if there's anything left in the well.
So we did the 2019 Chronicles because we didn't have any new product to release because it doesn't arrive till tomorrow.
Synergy.
Synergies, yeah. We don't want to get him super excited, so
Hey, did he buy a box?
he did not.
No. Oh.
Didn't you? You threw him
Yeah,
under the bus,
so he's
too.
He's not super
Did
excited.
you know that, by the way?
I said,
That he
this
called
Tony
your
better buy this
out.
product.
He called your SI star
You mean
out.
on New Year's Eve?
No.
Oh,
This-
more recent.
More recently.
When
yeah.
this came out.
When
I didn't-
Synergy
I
came
think
out.
I mean, I don't know.
That's
I drown him out a lot.
that's a good hockey product.
So he doesn't care.
It is a good hockey product.
I just figured a hockey guy would want hockey.
When does
product.
hockey start?
I didn't know hockey existed.
Doesn't it start tomorrow? Boom. That just happened.
Seattle
Not expecting-
crackheads?
No, not him.
Not yet. 20, 21, 22.
No, we want crackheads now.
And they're on track. I heard the commissioner from the NHL talk today. He
We're gonna
is
lose.
super excited. What?
So he said the commissioner of who?
NHL?
Oh, NHL. He's saying, Bettman's saying we're going to lose billions.
Well, he said that, but Kraken is on track.
Oh, Kraken, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just sad to see that our nickname is going to be Crackheads. That's kind of weird.
Oh,
But
I didn't even think of that, dude.
all right, so let's update everybody on the Turf and Dirt break-in. That is a hot topic today. Even people coming through the door today wants to talk about the break-in. So we met with the insurance guy, right? I tracked down the only place in Whatcom County that you can buy Amazon Freedom sweatshirts. Or Amazon, Dick's. Under Armour, Freedom sweatshirts. We tracked that stuff down.
At Dick's.
At Dick's. So Heather Gray.
And you did not buy the matching one. Did you get the black? You
Wait,
have
this
to
is
That would
take
be
your
pure irony. Wait a
clothes
second,
off.
you bought this shirt.
Why not?
Here we go. Here we go. If you want to see what it looks like,
Chip and Dale's.
It's chip and dip.
Chip and Dale.
that right there
But in a hoodie,
in a hoodie.
Heather Gray. Bam, that logo. with black or gray and black Nikes. Some
Yep.
grungy ass gray Nikes.
So we're catching up to you, whoever you are.
It's either a conservative or somebody who's pretending to be a conservative.
He's
Antifa.
Antifa,
Antifa, yeah.
A-U-N-T.
It's like
T-E-E-F-A.
he was scared, and I feel like
45 seconds. How do you get into the store first off in
Well,
45 seconds?
I can't get out of my
mean,
car in 45 seconds.
so. The thing is,
Right?
it's
We know
once.
that.
Like I'm gonna drop my keys and like
But it's
trip.
once the door opened, I'm 100% positive he did not know that this place had an alarm. You know, there's so many businesses who
Most
got
likely.
fake cameras, and so that's probably his perception. Like
he paced back and forth more than 45 seconds. It's, at the moment of decision, I said, "Screw it." I'm
because
doing
there's no way with that big of a bag. If he knew he only had 45 seconds, he wouldn't have brought that big of a bag.
Well, then what
He
do you
would-
take?
He had a big ass bag,
Yeah,
too.
it. Santa's wasn't that big, and he had wheels.
And so he once he's like, oh, fuck, I got to get out of here. I mean, he had a 30-second gap where he was able to get away, and the cops didn't get him.
Well, you think about it, too, right? So,
I'm just shocked
do
with
with all
I'm
this
shocked
stuff?
that they brought the dogs and they didn't kind of.
He has
So,
to
cut it,
open
release
it
the
all.
hounds.
He has to
Put it in
open it
a
all.
minute 32 dogs come running through the broken window, right? But cops aren't pulling up with the dog door opening as they're pulling in and the dog running in,
Hit
right?
the remote button.
The trunk pop.
Yeah, because
Auto
they have a
pop.
release for it. And
The
the
dog
cops-
in the
But
cupboard.
they're not doing that. They're pulling up, coordinating outside, right? Yelling in, if you're in here, we're going to send the dogs, right? So how many seconds does that take?
Yeah.
So we calculated it down. So basically, if this
9.
guy would have come in, stopped and looked at something, just stopped and turned his head, he would have been caught coming out of the door. Because after we calculated cops outside announcing they were going to release the dog, he had about 20 seconds in between him leaving and hitting that back alley to the cops pulling up. So if he would have stopped and
Imagine
just
his
turned his
you
head,
you would have called me because that moment of time, I'll be so
We would have
excited.
been-
I have to go to the bathroom.
yeah, he would have been like, time out,
Time out.
hold up,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Yeah, my colon's not what it used
Yeah,
to be.
no kidding.
That would be, yeah. I mean, I would almost feel bad for him in that moment because he definitely probably would have been scared shitless.
Are
for
you
real.
shitting me? You would feel bad. I would be like,
I'm
Rodney King his living
I'm
ass
saying in
down.
the sense of like this kid's gonna realize, holy shit. Like,
Pretend.
And had his getaway car been parked outside, it would have been a scene like that mini mart scene in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, where
I think he
your
was-
friends just took off, dude.
I think he was way too nervous to have even a getaway car. I don't even know. I'm guessing. I bet you if you went door to door knocking on houses, you probably find him, 2 blocks away. I would think that he lives close by.
for all we know, he could live upstairs. He just ran out as a decoy.
I mean,
And he's the guy we talked to at the
No,
restaurant.
I looked him up one side and down the other. I think he's okay. He doesn't have the same build. But I was thinking to myself, okay, so let's say Dick's is the only place to get that Under Armour sweatshirt, right? Because we know look of the guy, right?
Yeah.
Rough age, size,
Yeah.
right? Ethnicity, we can probably
White.
get pretty good, right?
With the mask, yeah.
So if you request over the last year every Heather Gray Freedom sweatshirt
or
Under
from the,
Armour
or from
that
the moment of when those were delivered.
that Dick's
Those come
has
into
sold,
inventory.
and then you go through and nail it down, and
I've thought
like,
about all that already.
trim it and be like, it's 10 dudes, and you can't go
well, and
like it's a felony.
and
So wouldn't
Dick's-
it be worth it?
Dick's has like a
Yeah, it's grand larceny.
a membership. They have a membership card, so if the guy frequents Dick's, he might be in their system.
He's a
Get his
frequent
points. To get
dick.
his
Yeah.
points. Get his points.
By the way, did you produce the stick figure penis size of the guy that broke in?
You didn't give me the image.
Oh, I'm gonna provide that so we can have
Emily's,
that.
Little
Emily's working on it right
Yeah,
now.
he's bent in all kinds of issues, but
You should
I
have
can't
your
believe you did
character
it.
guy.
yeah,
Just
beating the shit.
Get Stretch Armstrong in.
How do you feel about
That
that?
Stretch Armstrong doll.
oh,
All right, enough of that. So insurance guy. So hopefully that comes out.
steak dinner.
Yep, steak dinner. Here's the thing, though. People keep asking, "How do what are you okay with it?" I'm like, dude,
Nobody's okay with it.
But if insurance does what they're supposed to do, I don't need his arrest to make me feel good better. Like, I'm okay if he doesn't get caught again. Like, I understand the mask.
Yeah.
My existence is not hinged upon his conviction where I can, like, dance outside the courtroom and be like, oh, he was,
Gotcha, bitch.
So the payout satisfies
As long as I'm made whole for the product and what I lost, I'm over it and
but
moving
then
on.
if it wasn't,
Then we got problems.
Well, I mean, what about
If I'm not made whole,
monetarily?
yeah, I got you.
I mean, I should be made whole, right? That's what you pay your insurance
to
for.
be
Well,
honest-
it's your
But you would
sanctuary,
want
it's
this guy
your
off the
church.
street so you
It's
don't
been
have an
disturbed.
issue.
I would
again.
want him off the streets, but I've taken extra steps. He's leaving a gallon of blood the next time he tries to do it.
Yeah.
Amen.
He's not getting in and getting out like he did before.
Yep.
So he might still get in, but he's leaving DNA behind. I'm CSIing that shit up into a, what do they call them little glass things?
Magnifying glass.
Really? Do you put
My
shit in a
my
magnifying
brain just yeah.
glass?
There
A
you go.
vial.
Oh, no,
There we go.
vial.
Thank you, producer. I'm
Get him to
mopping
drink
that
off
shit
the
up,
Coke.
and we're running DNA tests, right?
Griffey's got this place on lock though.
No,
And
what
he
you gotta
does.
what you
I
gotta
turn
do
his
is,
ass
if it's
around.
If it's a
He's-
holiday
he's
thing,
watching
you leave some
me.
cookies, some milk, let the glass, and let him get his fingerprints on it. Boom.
That's
But-
how you do it in CSI.
There you
I watched
go.
a bunch. Or a cigarette. The lipstick. Everyone wears that nowadays.
So here's the thing, though, is it doesn't matter what you do. You could take all the steps in the world.
Yeah.
Somebody wants your stuff. They're
They're gonna
coming to
get
get it. It doesn't matter if you're a house, a business. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
They're getting it. You just want to make sure they're leaving their pound of flesh behind. And guess what? He will be. So come on, bitch.
and-
So the insurance
and
paying
let
you,
'em-
that's not like a payout. Like, hey man, I'm gonna give you 20 grand. Turn your head the other way. I'm gonna go run in the store next door.
Why would the insurance pay me
I-
to
I-
go
I-
rob
if
another store?
Somebody gave you a payout.
Dude, that's weird.
If somebody gave you a payout, turn your head. I'm gonna go
No.
rob next door.
No, the only payout I'm expecting is my insurance policy that I pay for.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
we provided every document that they asked for, and they asked for sales figures, and we brought that shit. And he's like, "Do you want this? Yep. Can I have the graph one? Yep. Here you go. All right, great.
that's on the 3rd episode.
Yeah.
right.
Exactly. Should
So-
have said you want this graded.
How do you feel about
It's
that?
gonna be a year.
Because you have your pound of flesh to be left too. How do you feel about it?
I'm just ready for it all to be done.
Facts.
What would make it done for you?
Just to
Steak dinner.
Feel safe again.
To be able to pay for a steak dinner?
be able to replace product and beef up our product. And
I mean,
Is
this-
that product coming all right
You guys
away?
are tough. I tell
Is
you.
that, are they going to reimburse you that product right away?
no,
They're
that's
writing me a check
Yeah,
to
they-
Right.
order it. Yes.
To order, right.
Correct.
to order product. Doesn't generally have to be that
Oh, no,
same
no, just
stuff.
product.
Correct.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I mean,
No, of course.
Like Stacy said, there's certain product that we wouldn't reorder because it's just garbage.
Well, yeah, that and
So that's a plus.
you want to use some of that on the new releases that are coming out. I mean, he
Yeah.
took Prism basketball, but by the time you get that check, it's going to be Hoops basketball
Correct.
and Don Russ. So
Correct.
Yeah.
You take that money and turn it into that. That's better.
2022.
A little
You know what I'm
blessing
saying?
in disguise.
So
Yeah.
now I asked
Well,
this question,
And the New Year's Eve night was a huge success,
that
and
was
just
a-
the following in general. So it's like, yes, there was a lot of damage done, stuff stolen, but
So
I think there's been growth from it.
I asked this the last time, and I don't think anybody gave me an answer. Is it a federal offense to stick an umbrella in a dude's ass
No.
and open it?
No,
Just
I don't think
make
there's
sure
a
it's
specific
outside.
law.
It has
So
to be
we're-
outside. Just
so
don't
we're
do
all
it
right.
inside
You
because
can't do it inside,
superstitiously,
so if you do it
that's just-
outside,
yeah.
right?
you
Oh,
don't
don't
want
have the
it.
umbrella inside kind of
Might
thing.
be, it might be a Guinness record.
Yeah, don't
How
say
many-
anything
Can we get him here
specific,
for that?
How many can you stick
And then it
up
can't
there?
be construed as a hate crime either.
Yeah.
Just accidental umbrella-ing.
It was just an accidental
LGBTQ.
discharge.
Oh boy.
Slip and fell and umbrella him.
All right, so here's the
Kinda
next
got him.
topic we're going to get into, and we've actually hinted to this for a few episodes, but we're going to talk a little bit. We're going to transition to CGC grading. So CGC is throwing their hat into the grading ring. I don't know if you guys are familiar with CGC, but they made their money in the comic book realm. They are the industry leader in comic book grading.
Magazine type stuff.
Magazines,
Soft
comics,
cover, yeah.
yes. So, they're trying to throw, and it's similar to Beckett Shield, which we'll get into after the break, which is completely just
What you should try to buy though, something that would be for your PC, is look up on eBay, see if you can get like a Star Wars comic CGC.
Oh,
Like get something Star Wars comic graded.
Oh, I
See if
just
there's
heard, I
something
just
on
heard
eBay.
the Ewok howl.
What's the comic you have in the case?
Do I have a
Is that
comic in the
graded?
case?
Star Wars.
I have a comic Star Wars in
I
the
thought you
case?
did. Maybe it's sold already.
No.
Or
There was
maybe it's
something
on
there.
my Star Wars shelf in the back.
Yeah.
I've seen it somewhere in this building.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was in the case.
But I mean, to see what their product looks like and what it.
So in the research for the show, I decided to see, is there any kind of data on CGC graded cards that we can compare prices to? And there is not. There's not enough data in the market to support any CGC graded cards being sold yet. However, when I did the search, there was some Sports Illustrated Patty Mahomes 2018 magazines that have the little address label on that bad boy. So it could be your doctor's office, proctologist.
They grade with odd numbers, not like round numbers.
Yeah, they are half numbered
Not
grading.
this-
9.8,
Yeah.
9.4.
Well, that's for their comics.
Yeah, but
that's,
that's-
not what
that's
they're
not-
they're not doing those for the cards.
but still a 9.8. What is like? Here's a
Change the standard a little bit.
comic
Little bit.
book. 9.8, $200. Darth Vader.
So the grading scale that CGC are going to implement is they're doing a 10-point grading scale similar to Beckett. They're doing half grades starting from 1 up to 10. Now, the prices are pretty good until... And are you all right?
yeah.
Are you
Just
sure?
remember what we did pre-show.
So you know this is card stuff, right?
oh, really?
Requires research and all those other things.
I'll be back.
So when you start to get into half grades, right? So you start to do surface, corners,
Yeah.
edges. And I didn't even know that there was a such thing as grading edges. Did you know that? I didn't know that.
Grading
Edges.
No, I don't.
So you're as mystified as I am.
You're talking about like the distance
So,
between.
I think I don't
Like
it says edges.
like foil peeling. Like would it be
It-
something?
I
edges
think
of the-
so. They don't specify exactly what part of the edges they grade. It just says part of the half grades they do is edges. So
So they do all four.
Well, Mosaic's
do.
going to win at the end of that.
So the funny part is they say they have an accurate grading scale. It's a 10-point grading scale. Claim to use advanced equipment, including devices that perform ultra microscopic inspections
That's forensic
and
stuff right there.
precisely calculate centering.
So here's a card by CGC
See,
graded.
that is some funky looking
Hey,
slab.
Anyways, it's CGC though, and that's a 6.
He just anyways me.
One
Did you know that? Did
One-
you see that?
180 for
It's
a
almost a note.
180 for a Blastoise. If you need a Blastoise,
That's a Chizard, right?
no, it's a Blastoise.
Oh, is that like a pork?
Charizard.
Is that like a pork chop? Pork chop?
Charizard.
No, you got to sear that one
A
before you
Chizard.
put it
That's
in
right.
the oven.
You get a ripping hot pan, right? So
And that
grading
one-
scale 1 to 10. So the subgrades they offer is center, corner, edges, and surface.
So there's edges. Look at that chewed up piece.
Did they grade the edge?
That's what I'm. It doesn't break it down on their slabs. I wonder if the backside does.
So here's the interesting part. So the breakdown of what CGC does. So bulk cards, they do mixed types. They only require a 50 card minimum. PSA's was 100, but now because of their complete shit show, there's 20 cards. So CGC is a 50 card minimum, max value of $100. So it's half as much as PSA. $8 per card, 60-day turnaround, and that's 60 business days, which equates to, what, 4 months? Yeah. Next step up, economy, $400 raw value, $15 per card, 45 business day turnaround.
So max $400 value.
Max is $400 before you get upcharged, right? Standard level, $1,000 value, $20 per card, 25 business days. Now, this next one coming up is stupid. We're going to get to that here in a
That's
second.
probably what I
but
was laughing about.
Express is a... sorry. Standard. Did I do standard?
No, you did not.
$1,000 value, $20 per card, 25 business day turnaround. Express, $10,000 raw value, $30 per card, 10 business day turnaround.
Keyshawn's on.
So here's the question, and when I saw this, I'm like, okay, I got to write this shit down because it doesn't get any better than this.
You can't write this.
Right, exactly.
Even though you
Walk
wrote-
through, right? How long do you think it takes you to walk through a business? 10 minutes?
Yeah, what
Maybe.
does that have?
Walk through. Unlimited value, $50 per card, 3 business days.
See you Thursday.
Right? So you start on a Monday, you come out of CGC on a Thursday.
Interesting. That's a long. I mean, that's still.
That's a long conveyor belt ride. I'm telling you right now.
That's
Dude, that's sick. Motel 6. There's lots of weird stuff that happens in the hot tub.
so walkthrough was just their cutesy way of saying like this is going to be super fast. I mean, in the world,
Right. Walk through 3 business days. That is a long walkthrough.
It's a long walkthrough,
I've
but it's
never
a
had-
fast
oh.
turnaround.
It's because it's one guy
Nick,
per card.
Nick Dundee.
What was
A
the
walkabout.
what was the dollar amount?
Unlimited value. $50 per card for a 3-day walkthrough.
So it could be a $3 million card, raw.
3-day walkthrough.
3-day walkthrough.
Yeah,
Is that
You can't walk through Target fast enough to pick those
Do you
pick
think
up those
that's-
retail boxes to resell.
Do you think they
any
go
faster.
backwards if you
That's-
moonwalk through?
that's
that
the
thing?
most
Like
expensive
if you moonwalk, do they reverse?
Like negative
CGC
time?
card sold.
Back to the Future?
Most expensive CGC on eBay sold 9,500.
That's
What
a
is
typholosin.
Typhlosion.
It's like medical terminology.
That's a Gary V
So
special.
that was
Yeah, I got 2 of those.
sorting it.
Do you have 2 of those?
Yeah, my kids probably just say
Chizard?
that as a Charizards.
It's not a
Money.
gizzard.
So here's the
Charizard's
interesting
where it's
thing.
at.
So subgrades. So if you want your edges, surface, corners
Redone.
graded, you're going to pay the grading fee. So let's say it's economy, $15, but you'll add $5 to that. But the turnaround time will be the same as the level of which you chose your grading.
So like the sticker on the back will say, "Thanks for sending me the money. Your edges suck. Have a nice
Pretty
day."
much. So they actually do an error grade, believe it or not. They actually will grade error cards.
Like, in what?
Error cards.
Like Joe Burrow's in a Giants uniform.
I have the Nolan Ryan home run error card.
Correct.
Cal
You know,
Ripken bat. You know.
so the error
Billy Ripken.
card containing the error, printed error, is $5 plus the grading fee. So if it's like let's just assume a Billy Ripken
bat
white
F off.
scribble, they will grade that as an error card, but it's going to cost you $5 extra to slab it and post it as an error card.
You can buy it back in one piece.
Okay, but this is the one that's going to freak you out, and we talked about this in the
Yes.
pre-show.
Oh my god!
I still want to know how this works.
So they can do a pedigree.
Oh, this was
Grading.
the dog food one. Yeah.
The dog food one. So they can indicate the past or present ownership.
Not
To
the future.
pedigree the collection, this is directly from their website, by the way.
Yeah, this is the DNA test they do.
To pedigree the collection, it must be considered significant to CGC.
You got to sniff something? What'd you say?
Yeah, it's got jock sniffs and shit.
So when they
Significant.
analyze, they can
it's got
tell me.
it's got a spider banana hammock sniff.
So they could tell me that when they
Who's that card's daddy?
When they went to the mountains to cut the tree down, it was an oak or was it
Yeah.
Apparently.
an elm tree? Or
And you have to provide the documentation to prove
Oh
that.
my god! You got to call paper mills.
What's the child support on that, though?
But here is the thing that's going to really freak you out. So you got to provide documentation to prove the pedigree. But if you're pedigreeing yourself to a card, you don't have to provide anything. They will just base it on your word.
So that guy who
all these cards
stole
are mine.
everything.
Dude, and this is directly from their website.
Oh, my
So I'm
God.
going in and going like that
Like a
52 mantle
microchip.
that you just CGC'd, I'm pedigreeing that.
That PR guy's done.
Do you think it was a PR guy or is this the vice president of operations?
I have no idea. They're all done.
It's just Department
So
of
here's the
Strategic
freaky
Research.
one. Now this is the one
This,
I don't understand.
this is the one that there's got to be some end game that we
So
don't
there's
know.
a crossover grading they'll do. So they will take on a PSA or a Beckett slab to do a crossover grade. Now, when we talked about the microscopic edge detection that they do
Yeah, the forensic stuff. Yeah.
is outside of a slab, right?
Yep.
So they break it out, do that. If it doesn't,
They
if
just
it
damage the
right,
card.
if
breaking
it doesn't match what the PSA or Beckett grade or higher would be that CGC would grade it, they return it in the original slab, and refund you everything except a $4 fee. Now, here's the question:
They put a turf and dirt
A
loader pinch.
So if they break it out to do the inspection and they decide that it's instead of a 7, it's going to get a 6.
How the hell do they?
Do
put it
they
back in?
duct tape it, the PSA slab that they broke out, back together and mail that shit back to you?
They put it in a CGC with the PSA
I think the
information in
I
there.
think that the grading companies, what they should do is have a little thing of
This is like a Quantum Leap
yeah,
episode.
exactly. That's where I'm going. You should have a little
Sam
emulsion
Beckett.
tube of something that if you crack that seal, that fluid goes in. and
Do you
it
see
destroys
why
the
that
card.
my job is a giant pain in the ass? Do you understand?
That's
that
what
now?
I'm talking about.
The
So-
Protect that
details.
shit.
So I don't like. I read that and I was like scrambled egg brain trying to understand.
Where's
that.
a crappy graded card? Let's send one away.
So then
Get
looking at some of the lesser things that they do. So they will reholder. So if you have an older SGC card, which I don't understand how you would get an older SGC
that's
card,
what I'm saying.
seeing
So-
that they just started and they don't have.
But they do. It look like Pokemon and Magic cards that have been graded on eBay at least.
Right. You got a whole stack of holders back there that you can sell them.
So yeah, we're gonna even move on from that because that's gonna make my brain.
I'm gonna send some stuff away just for experiment.
So
though,
we're
for
gonna do a turf and dirt experiment. We're actually gonna send a couple of cards to CGC and see how the process is.
Yeah, I'm down.
If it doesn't come with it, dude, we are doing a live from CGC headquarters, and we're gonna get the president to interview like immediately.
Can we like re-slab them, like crack it open on here?
So here's the one thing that freaked me out, though. So to get even more money out of everybody, they will provide high-res images of the slab card front and back for an extra $5 fee on top of the grading fee.
I just want a
High
video
res.
of the girl
Right.
doing
That's
it.
what they
That's
said,
like-
high-res.
That's what NASA uses when it's like, oh, we saw a person on Jupiter.
Right, so you'll actually be able to say see
Exactly.
the hamburger meat, like in infrared poking out of.
I want them
the
to go
guy's jersey.
live. Give me a
Thermal
live
imaging?
video of them grading my card. That's what I want.
They should do that anyways.
Yeah, I think that would
Yeah, I
be
think
dope.
that'd be cool.
So
Live
this
video
is
grading your
what
card.
is the detriment to my trying to do research for the podcast because I'm allergic to dumb shit.
Yeah, but internet
need to-
has
I-
dumb
Yeah,
shit.
it's got like an itchy.
It does. Like I'm itching right now.
got
Like,
eczema?
I need to. I need
For
to.
me, it's
I
like
need a loofah.
calamine
scratch.
lotion.
For me, it was like watching that TV show Lost, and the people are lost.
But
Why
they
am-
got found.
No,
but
but
we
I'm at
lost.
home watching. Why am I lost? That's the whole question, dude.
Right?
Why am I lost?
The writer's strike happened in the
Oh,
middle
my
of
goodness.
that.
All right, so we're gonna take a little bit of a break from here. We're gonna come back with we got some pretty interesting topics. I got a rant topic coming up.
No. we
Oh,
don't
yeah,
rant.
we're
Plus,
talking about-
after that, we need some Alka
I'm
Seltzer.
talking turning a table over rant topic.
There we go.
This is stupid, and it's COVID related. Believe it or not.
Here we go. Mask on.
COVID Grinch.
Really, put it on there, sucker.
Your wife's watching.
Oh shit.
Oh, busted.
God, just kidding.
All right, guys. So after this break, we will be back with more from Cards Corner.
All right. We're back. We had an interesting break. I guess.
Really,
That's-
is that how you're? I don't know what the f just happened, but
Our guest that was here
so I
dropped the hammer on
I
us.
had the equivalent of an alien landing on my forehead,
I was just gonna say that.
coming down, yanking on some nose hair,
Or
getting
ring.
back- getting back in, sending me a text of an eggplant and donut emoji, FOMOing me, and then getting back in the spaceship and flying off.
Well, first he used the CGC forensic
So,
friggin'.
Dude, I don't appreciate that humor.
Jess,
Don't be knocking
what was his name?
CGC.
no,
Jesse?
no, relax.
You didn't get that?
I don't know.
Jesse.
Jesse. See, I got that. Too many
Are
bumps
you
on the head.
sure?
Okay. Just
Dude, you look scared right now.
I'm really like the conviction is his head. I'm like,
No, seriously, D-Mags is actually scared shitless right now. Scared S-H star less.
that speaks volumes if I can't shit.
correct, because if he can't, that means he's defecating in a
Yeah.
bucket out back.
But our man Jesse, he took us to church. Oh no.
A different dimension.
Yeah, my brain, he dropped the hammer on us, and that was not even
Age
card
of
really.
Aquarius.
It was a whole
David
Illuminati
Bowie,
of
David
things.
Bowie experience.
Really?
So let's review some.
So I'm
Beckett
going to tell you right now,
Shield.
Tony had an entire full-on, how would you describe it?
I don't
Man
know.
crush.
Little captain standing at attention.
Yeah, I mean,
No blue pill needed. Excited about the topic.
he found somebody that saw
Did you see
the same
Jesus?
things he saw.
Did you just see Jesus?
No?
Yeah, I think you did.
A little
No,
scrawnier.
you saw Nancy Pelosi, right?
Yeah. You don't
Yeah.
want to see her.
No pussy.
All right. Oh snap! He just went there. Did you hear that? He said P-U star.
Star,
Wow.
Star. All right, so we're going to talk about Beckett. So Beckett is actually a giant bag of
Crap.
DI star. Plural. It's that third
It's bad.
star. So we originally were excited about Beckett because we were promised that we would get non-allocated supplies and they would be unlimited. Okay. Now, one of the exciting things that we were talked about or told during, because we actually came in at 8 in the morning one morning. Was that correct?
Probably about there.
And we were having a conference call with the vice president of Beckett Shield marketing, whatever the hell they call their stuff. And they were claiming that their Beckett armor, right, which is the equivalent of a one touch, was going to have 3 times more magnets in it than the competitor, which is a one touch. You can drop it on the ground and it would not burst open. So we were excited. I'm like, I can't wait to test this out on the podcast
Little R&D.
because that is a bold statement, right?
Pretty bold. Yeah.
You can't even open the thing.
So when they arrived, and you guys might have saw the unboxing video, I about lost my shit. SHI exclamation star with a Q capitalized.
To the fee.
It was actually no magnets involved. Thank you very much. It revolves like
Around a penny.
a screwdriver to pop that.
Puppy.
That baby.
Yeah, right.
Can I drop
To
it?
pop that. Go ahead, and drop it. And guess what? It
Fucker broke.
burst open. It broke.
Like 4th of July fireworks.
So I don't know what the hell is going on, but we were allocated Beckett supplies. We're actually told, we're only sending you about half of what you originally ordered. Yes.
Magnetic field.
That
you
did
just-
not open the way I thought it was gonna.
Did you just have a stroke? No. You kind of look like you did. No. You're drooping on one side. No. All right.
He's a little happy.
And is he still from his friend? Are you still?
What's that?
You're bromancing right now, right?
Well, that's ridiculous, bro.
Really?
Your wife is, not me.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
So, when does top loaders arrive in March?
March, and they actually raise the price on us, so where they're going to be more expensive than Ultra Pro.
So I don't know what the hell's going on with Beckett. Beckett is a giant bag of DICK.
They should have just stuck to Dragon
Star.
Shield.
Dragon Ball Z.
But when it first released, right, we were reserving our judgment until the Sports Card Store Owners Only page on Facebook. We started getting messages of 0 out of 4 stars. This stuff is garbage. Cloudy sleeves.
We saw
One
that right
touches
away.
are awful. Bags are thin, and I have to agree, the graded bags are thinner than the Ultra Pro bags. We haven't got to experiment with the team bags yet, right?
No.
I don't think we have. Well, I'm afraid to be honest with you.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
semi-rigids, I like.
Is that
and
like
that's the graded stuff.
The graded.
is that like a quarter blue pill? Semi?
Semi regular.
Hey, we're talking about Republicans, Democrats. I can make it a little
Semi-rigid.
Semi-rigid. But you can write with a Sharpie, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do
So-
like them. I processed a bunch of grading in them.
In the
They're a little
end-
easier to get cards in.
I don't know if I like her with a microphone. Do you?
It's all right.
Yeah.
He's got used to it.
It's not as loud as it was before.
Really? Left, right?
Ultra clear,
middle.
acid and PVC free,
With PVC.
THC include in Mexico,
THC included.
Prostate
THC.
virtual
made
virtual
in
clog.
made in
EU
Mexico.
clog.
Well,
Made in North America.
No, that's code for made in North America.
America.
So they said,
it says, just the outer bag.
yeah, you won't be allocated because we're making this in North America. You mean and so we got the message that everything is allocated because there's a language barrier.
Is that what they said? Yeah. Oh hell!
Made in Mexico. Why is Denmark even on there? Isn't Mexico like right down the road? You just come straight north and you're here.
So part of Beckett is they have an office in
Oh
Denmark.
God,
Deutsch.
Oh, for the soccer cards, I got it.
Yeah. So
really?
Beckett fail.
For the Premier League, I don't know. Just making that
Epic Beckett fail.
I give up. I really. This is
one for the ages.
This is making my head explode. Like we got Nancy Pelosi stuff. I got an Illuminati. I got Beckett. Oh,
Beckett doing
I
it dirty.
can't do it.
Let's go live.
I have no
Navy SEALs,
product.
Special Forces, and
Can we at least? Can I at least talk about the one rant topic real quick?
Why don't you
Shut
go
up.
live while
Shut up.
ranting?
So they
Go live.
They released. Go ahead and go live. They released the top 20 cards that actually tell the story of sports cards for 2020. You're not
So
interested? Can I? You have my notes.
So this was like
He stole my notes.
for no
by
reason.
the way,
They
that
couldn't
is,
look at 'em.
that is the first time somebody's actually copped my notes.
yeah. I wanted to
You've
cheat.
been replaced as a host tonight.
Yeah.
So, okay, it's not my fault that we're like.
No,
is
that
it
was-
really my fault.
No, that was mine.
Come on. That you're blaming yourself. You
Yeah.
opened up.
No, that was that guy. He
What is the thing where the thing opens up and
Can of worms?
and it's a box and it's kind of starts
Jack
with
in the
a
Box.
P?
Ah,
Pan-
Pandora's box.
Oh!
yeah.
You sure he didn't mean?
Oh,
you
I
didn't
actually
mean
strained my arm, dude.
Pandora
full of muscle.
Pandora got
My
us.
spleen is injured.
That was a got him moment that we just got.
Okay, so
You opened up the murder hornet's nest.
Oh
Not
god.
just the
don't-
regular nest.
there are people in Blaine that are still scarred by that.
Yeah.
That
Are
is
they?
not funny.
Oh, they were emotionally hurt.
How's your Jeep doing, by the way? Snap!
Hey.
you deserve that for
Tony.
the Blaine comment.
What's up, Mr. Wizard?
It says snow coming on Thursday.
Is that really there? Oh, you know what?
I got a shack. I got one of those little things.
Bo is nasty. The Bow Hill area.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough. So Beckett released its top sports cards for 2020. Okay. First one that came up, okay, fine. I don't agree with it, but I guess I can partially. Are you really? Did you
Earmuffs.
really?
I'm listening to you,
if
bro.
you're trying
Speak.
if you're trying to be a card guy, you got to listen to this shit.
I am
So,
listening.
Number one on the list is a 2019-20 National Treasure Zion Williamson rookie patch auto numbered to 99.
That was number one.
How in the hell is that number one?
Why is a card numbered to 99 number one?
Thank you,
that
Nancy Pelosi followers.
That lo-
Thank you,
that logic right there.
And where did this information come from?
the
Illuminati.
Illuminati.
Beckett.
Beckett themselves. Who votes on
I
this?
can't do
die.
it. I just,
Are they all in a room? Like all? You know, they probably have 8 guys, not 7. Not an odd number.
oh shit! This is. You can't write this stuff. I'm telling you.
Oh, the show is over.
All right, here we go. You would appreciate this one because this is one of your guys.
Daniel Jones.
Number 2.
Pretty close. The number 2 card is the 2020 Top Series 2 variation of Andrew McCutcheon carrying this.
Oh,
Are you
That-
serious?
that was a hit card. I get that one. It was that image that.
I'm crying.
Number 2 out of everything?
It's number 2.
To be honest, I definitely I could see it being because it was so sought after. I never pulled it. I never saw it.
I thought I hit my head and I was like in a different world, but shit. We're
You're
still
out
here
in
on
space.
Planet Earth. Okay, so
Yoda Gene got
So
us.
here's the great thing is we have a 20 Oh, I about blew snot out of my nose.
So number 3. Hey, the show must go on. We got to make it.
Project 2020, Mike Trout.
Oh, that's just dog shit.
Emersy? Is that the artist? Have you heard of that?
No. The Project
I'm having a
2020.
stroke.
He's a violinist.
Who is it?
So this is the messed up. Where's my thing at? So no. It's right here. So I saw what number 4 was, and I thought, you've got to be kidding me. Number 4, not only is it a Topps Now card, but it's a Topps Now card of Dr.
Oh, Fauci.
Fauci.
Yeah.
Throwing out in a freaking mask. That is the number 4 card that tells the story of 2020 sports cards.
For a story, yes, I guess I get it.
Are you H.I. star?
And how much can you sell it for?
$52 is
Oh,
the comp
fuck
on
that
the top. See? Oh, I can't make
I ain't spending 52 cents.
Like, seriously, I'm having a stroke right now.
Actually walked through the door today.
When I saw those cards come through the door, I'm like, dude, I gotta have them for this episode.
Somebody brought those in.
They
Yes.
did.
Tonight at like
They
4
had
o'clock.
2 Topps
by
Now.
chance?
Did somebody?
Yeah,
did they walk
Fauci
in like
cards.
this?
Yeah,
and then hand it to you.
They're They're the DDP
This is-
diamond cutters.
This is
What
your
does this come
future.
for?
$52 for Dr. Fuki.
Is that his nickname?
Fuki.
I paid that much today.
Fuki.
Fuck me.
I paid that same much today for a friggin' GE refrigerator, friggin' water filter.
my god.
Number 4 on this top 10.
And you got 2 of them?
That was number 4, and I bought 2 of them. I bought it for the show.
No, I
Yeah.
got you. I got you.
G star, damn it.
This is why we need some sponsorships.
I'm doing
Way to
that every
sacrifice.
time now. I'm
Yeah.
star in every.
Star.
Okay. So number 5 is 2019 National Treasures rookie auto patch to. Are you all right? Are you sure?
We're doing. Looks like we made it.
Patch to 99.
Once again.
Like we can't find a to 5 or to 10
or a 1 of 1.
So the player's
or
number?
even to 25. I'd be happy.
Yeah.
No. Did you like that? No. All right.
Ventriloquist.
You see me reject that, right? Next up, 6. 2020 Bowman Chrome Prospect Auto of Jason Dominguez.
Jason.
So that's you're telling me that is telling the story of 2020 sports cards to me.
Yeah, there's not Lou Bob or Kyle Lewis.
Or anybody.
Now, Upper Deck Series 1 hockey released 2 months ago. So apparently Alexis,
December.
who is number 7 on the list, in 2 months' time is telling me the story of 2020 sports cards.
He ended it, so it should be 10. He should be finished rounding out the
In
list.
theory, but here he's number 7. How do you feel about that? Because you're a hockey guy? Shish.
Alexi.
Have you pulled any more, Alexis?
I actually have one coming in a trade, believe it or not.
That's how rare they are.
A YG.
They're
I
7th on the list.
I got a YG coming. All right.
Young Jeezy.
Okay, so this is this is freaky because this was a common card when it was released. A 2019-20 Chronicles Luminance John Morant dunk.
The dunk one.
Even though he missed the dunk in the dunk.
Interesting.
But that is card number 8 that is telling me the story of 2020.
But it was like, when that released, it was it was mad.
How do
like
you guys do it?
wired.
Do you do shoulders
guys.
out?
Yeah, you're
Or
part
do
of
you
them
do-
now.
You do like shoulders back?
I'm
Or
watching
how
you-
do you guys do that?
I'm watching you when people walk in now.
Oh, really? Wow.
It's like a scratch.
Did you need some Midol for
You
that
know,
one?
instead of this, the circle below the waist.
He just did that. So what is the Bundeligga? What is that?
Bush's League.
Yeah, that. So apparently number 9 is the 1920 Topps Chrome Erling Haaland.
Hung solo.
It's a German league, Premier League.
Thank you.
Bundesliga.
Bundesliga. Is that German?
Yes.
Ja.
Da. Da or yeah?
Duh.
Da is Russian. Ya is German. I took 3 years in high school, by the way.
Did you?
Which I graduated in 95, so that would have been 92 to 94, and it is 2021. So yeah, I don't remember much of it. Did that really? Because I pictured that in my head. There we go. So here's the next one. Number 10 is the 2020 Justin Herbert base Prism rookie.
Fucking A.
That actually determines and
Beckett.
tells you the story of 2020 sports cards.
Beckett I'm stopped using Beckett. I'm done.
Here's the best one. So Topps now
Beckett all.
Topps now is bad enough, right?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, just
That's bad.
Topps now is bad enough. But when you throw a Topps Now Formula 1 as number 11,
Why they didn't just do top 10? Like what the fuck did they do?
no, they did 20. By the way,
I don't even want to hear 19, 18.
Bundesliga.
Yeah. Okay, so this one I get because we were hip deep in the search for it. 2020 Topps Luis Robert rookie.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
But
But
that's
at 12?
that's a thing.
A
Yeah.
what?
No,
But
it
at
shouldn't be
number
12.
It should be
Top
Top
five.
5?
It should be a 5.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jinx,
You buy the
you owe
same.
me a
Yeah.
Coke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Starbucks.
Next up,
Yeah.
this is kind of funny. And how this, I mean, value-wise, this should be close to 1. 2019-20 Spectra Color Burst LeBron James.
I don't know why that's telling a
concur.
story.
Did you scratch?
No.
You kind of sound like you scratched. All right, so next up, UEFA champions. What league is that? Bundesliga?
FUCK.
That's a
We have the
that a wrestler?
2019-20 Topps Chrome Sapphire. So it's not just the Topps Chrome,
I've been to the Sapphire
but it's
Club.
the Sapphire UEFA. Did you know there
United
was this? I didn't-
European.
I
United
UEFA'd at the
European
Sapphire Club.
Football Association.
Dude, I am a LCS owner. I had no idea they had Sapphire UEFA anything.
UEFA. UEFA.
So, oh, this is even better. So we have a. Can you verify this, producer? Are you
Number
Are
15
you
on
Amazon
the
number
list.
15? 2020 top. Oh, I know who this is. Never mind. 20. Are you all right?
the Amazon.
2020 Tops Now Spring Training Alyssa Nakin.
Napkin relic.
I might have Alyssa Milano.
She's the first MLB female coach for the Giants. They did a
Oh, okay.
Tops Now card of her walking across the field in a mask. She is 15 on the list and tells the story of sports cards in 2020.
Which in reality should be up really high because it's like the first time, right?
And it's a female.
But when did she get hired? Wasn't that the one just recently?
November of 87.
Right? I don't. What?
Wasn't
No.
that just recently?
I mean, why don't we have a Tops Now card of the Aqua Sox trainer who was, I think, the first female professional trainer in minor league baseball? Did she get a Tops Now card?
No.
No. You know why? Because it's Everett, Seattle, Evan White, MVP 2021.
She did get a card with Joe and Jimmy's logo on the back.
Who was the...
That's going to be one of our next guests.
What you mean, Jimmy and Joe?
You damn right it is. All right.
Yeah, fist bump like that.
So next up is... Oh, you would get down with this one.
Yeah,
It
he
is number
figured it would.
16, 2020 Mosaic Joe Burrow rookie.
That should be number 1.
In our hearts,
I don't-
but number
don't-
16 on our list.
I don't even
On
under-
Beckett's heart.
This list needs to go
Oh my god.
shoot it. So
So this is a funny one. So Bowman Draft has been out for how long?
same time as the damn Alexi.
So 2020 Bowman Chrome Draft Spencer
Spencer
Torkelson
Torkelson.
auto is number 17. So that tells me the story of 2020.
It all happened in the fall,
Oh man.
in the last month.
Oh, I don't know. This is becoming...
It's just a terrible list.
So here, I'm going to skip 18 because I don't even
You
care.
can't script this stuff.
Number 19, the Tyler Hero Tyson Beck
Collab.
artist.
Collab.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Really? It's not even a card.
It's a Tyler Hero times.
It's a...
Mike Tyson.
Dude, I want a shirt that does this.
You can get it. That's now I know it's look at your logo.
So, oh.
Your logo.
Snap. Look at that.
That field is not. That's not really a field.
It's not a field. It's a diamond cutter.
Oh.
The Razor's Edge. No, that's Razor Ramon, right? All right. So next up, number 20 on the list, and Griffey's got to be pissed at this, right?
Look how mad he is.
Yeah. Griffey, how do you feel?
You need to get closer.
He's in shock right now.
I'm stuck.
2020.
He's
So
a little silent.
Tops Project
He's like
2020.
Tony.
Ken Griffey Jr. by Keith Shore.
Oh,
You have
okay.
any paint?
All right, list.
That's the one that
Do you have
I
any
ordered.
do you have any paintings by Keith Shore?
That's the one I ordered that I never got shipped,
Are you scarred by that?
and I don't have 3 hours to spend on whole.
So there was
tops.
a disclaimer at the end of this list that value is not important, they say. The survey is based on cards that shape the hobby and tell the story of the year.
False.
That's Beckett's disclaimer.
So it was a survey that we could have taken.
Giant bag of D star with a capital Q star. No, wrap your mind around. You need
We'll
some
never
soup.
get those. We'll never get those. How many minutes back? No.
You need some soup.
I don't know. I'm still
You need,
lost.
Pepto-Bismol.
you need vitamin
I've been lost for
supplements.
the last 2 hours.
I'm
All right,
yeah.
Dude, it's
My
not
brain-
even my fault as
No.
why this episode went long.
No,
I'm telling you right now, it's not my fault.
It's not anybody's fault here.
I can blame somebody.
Look at me. Come on in. Sit down.
All right, so we're going to talk about playoffs real quick. Football playoffs. I mean, Seahawks are out.
So,
Did the Bengals even make it? No.
and you know what? People
Giants, no.
people
Got
use
bitch
that one-
slapped down.
People
so,
use that one a lot. Like, at least we made it. I'm like, oh, here we go. Way to give a participation trophy.
Dude, Seahawks just fired-
You didn't get a trophy either.
Seahawks just fired the defensive coordinator. Stottenheimer's out.
I thought it was an offensive coordinator.
Was it offense? No.
Are you sure?
Well, their offense kind of sucked.
Can you
Maybe.
get your
Should
Nancy
be.
Pelosi feed to the side and look at some
Mention it on
Seahawks
my
stuff?
name.
I see a
What's your name?
I'll wait for the Pelosi card to come out.
yeah. That's a
It'll be a
top
top
now.
six.
That'll be the first card he buys in a while.
Yeah, I mean, I was bummed that
Dude,
the
she
Titans
just,
bailed.
She just vaginaed
There's
that
more to
whole
life than
thing.
cards. There's more to life than cards.
Really? What?
Life.
Yeah, his car.
Anyway.
Yeah.
his broken car.
My Jeep. Is there snow coming, by the way?
I hope so.
Oh, snow.
There's a war coming.
Titans.
Give me my cards.
I have my,
My
tear
body
gas.
armor
I have
cards.
my tear gas.
That's right.
All right, so you know what? F it. Let's go to Ask Cards Corner.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I got
Bring it, sucker.
I got 2 questions ahead of time, and
You
we
think
are
sucker was too
obviously
extreme?
live on Instagram. So maybe we'll have some more questions.
Yeah,
we will see.
You should turn yours down.
All right.
Am I too super loud?
No, you're good.
No, he's pretty offensed. He's offensed.
He's on the
Okay,
fence.
Devin, you can start this one.
Let's
Are you
go.
cute? Are you single? That was the last question.
And that's I'm definitely single.
And that's your wife asking, by the way. You should know that.
Okay, or is the Seahawks going to get a new quarterback?
I mean, realistically, no. And do I think they need one now? No. Do I think they need to prepare for the future? Yes. So somewhere in this draft, I think that wouldn't be a bad idea to go and take a reach on somebody.
Do I get to answer it or no?
No,
Yep.
you don't get to answer it. But I definitely think they need to start preparing. But it's their whole team in general. I think they're about as close to a Super Bowl as Cincinnati is.
My
So.
shit's on.
Who do you think? Who do you think's coming to Seattle?
Jim Zorn.
Jim
he's,
Zorn.
he's coming out of retirement. He's going to strap on number 10. You know, number 10 was worn by Dan McGuire. Mark McGuire's brother, number 10.
6'8" Dan McGuire?
Spelt differently.
6'10", baby. Red hair. Curly tight.
Quarterback Dolphins.
USC.
UEF.
Who is the other? Todd Maravich. You remember him?
Todd Marinovich.
Exactly him. Sorry.
LA Raiders.
But do you think
Potato.
do you think the Seahawks will get a new quarterback? No. I don't see it in
I
the
think
future.
they're super
backup.
committed to Russell Wilson. I think regardless, you know, they're going to get rid of Bobby Wagner first before they get rid of
Oh,
Russell
yeah.
Wilson.
I mean,
so.
Would you take a Deshaun Watson over at this stage?
Yeah.
It would be intriguing.
I think it would be an interesting, but I don't think
I mean,
I'd say Wilson's got like at least 2 to 3 years of control with the team.
I believe that if a Deshaun Watson came to Seattle, you set the playoff potential gets refreshed by another 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
You know, Russell, we've got a cap, right? I know he's what, 7 years in the league, whatever it is. Unfortunately, he's an aged quarterback, but you get a Deshaun Watson, you're refreshing your legs by another 2 or 3 years. So,
I think he's just got to.
would I hate it? No, I would love to wear a Watson Seattle jersey.
I think he's got to adapt. I think he's, I'm not a Wilson fan, but I think he's just got to adapt to his surroundings. He had to, rely on his arm a little bit more this year. And
We had no running game.
no, well, they had
your mic on?
injuries. I don't think it's on.
I don't think it's on.
I think he muted himself. I don't know what happened.
Volume's down, probably.
Oh,
There you
your
go.
volume's down, yeah. I think the glove is blocking your volume control.
That's yours.
DI star
I'm
star
number 3.
star number 3 star. Is that a heart?
All right, next
Is that-
question.
Is that a full
Okay,
stomach?
next question.
Dude, turn your bridge
She's
down.
good.
Really?
She's good.
You're in control of the volume.
I'm not. It's closest to D-Mags.
Technically speaking.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're into
Closer to
the
the shore.
There we
DECH
go.
star star ALLY star.
All right, stop with the AOL.
AOL, yep. Hello,
What is your-
you've got mail. Go
What
ahead.
is your favorite memory that's hobby related?
Oh,
Meeting Jimmy at Turf and Dirt Sports Car. No.
This something
see, he says that shit because it's comical, right?
but it's probably true.
You think that's his highlight?
I would imagine.
Yeah, let's see where he is when
The-
the snow hits.
The one thing that I thought about recently was when I was younger, going into this hole in the wall card shop, and the brown paper sack of just random
He's making the thing.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Of-
Secretively.
of
your hand
random
down.
packs, like the little mystery grab bags. Those were always fun.
We bought some of those brown bag ones in Idaho
Really, yeah,
on
that
our
was
last trip.
always my
No hits.
No.
sort of. And see, back at that age, I don't think I ever looked for like it was just like, oh, I got this player.
Sure.
But it was fun to. Those were definitely highlights for me. I think
All
growing
right.
up. I liked the randomness. I liked the mystery. Do you guys not have a highlight?
I actually do, but we're
Go
gonna
ahead.
wait for.
Go ahead.
We're gonna wait for mini Chewbacca.
What's your highlight?
So I remember as a kid. So I lived on a street called Hill Court in Burlington, and the shop that I actually had to ride to was on Burlington Boulevard. Are you familiar? Yeah.
No, that model place was it?
No, it's further down, but it's actually, there's the motel next to Hagen's in Burlington.
The
You know that-
Calico? Or
yeah.
something
So
like
right across the street, there's a 2-story office, kind of insurance.
that? Yep. Yeah.
Upstairs was a card shop back when I was a kid.
Isn't it like it's a coffee place?
Right. So
Something?
I would ride when I was a kid, and it was pouring down rain.
Cats and dogs.
Right. And I was riding a bike, soaking wet by the
Huffy.
time I got there. Walk in, and it was a musty, 3 showcases. I don't remember seeing any wax on the wall. Turf and Dirt's pretty stock compared, but that's another subject matter. But I remember buying, it was the 84 Topps record breaker Eric Dickerson card. 84 Topps, that rookie year. Rode in the rain for that, soaking wet. I don't remember what else I picked up, but I remember being satisfied when I bought it and ride back home.
And then the card was soaking wet by the time you got home.
Well, I mean, I adequately protected it because
Okay.
I am that kind of guy,
Yeah,
but
you had that knowledge back then.
I remember just, thinking, and the rain didn't bother me. Like today I'd be pissed, right? I would do a rant on
From there to there.
right on Cards Corner about
Fuck this
raincoats, F star star S star. But that's, for my can I tell another one real quick?
Tilt 5.
So the other one that comes to mind is I remember when I was a kid, my dad wasn't in the picture when I was growing up. And all of a sudden I remember as a kid, I was in 7th grade at the time. And all of a sudden my dad appeared, made a presence in our life, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was living in Florida at the time and requested us to go see him for 2 weeks. And I remember my mom being upset. And so my time with working with Mount Vernon Police, right? Tom Verge at the time was the prosecutor. But at the time when I was a kid, he was actually a regular attorney that took my mom on pro bono to handle my dad's case. Anyway, we were required to go for 2 weeks. Flew to Tampa, met my 2 half-brothers, which was great. My stepmom, rest in peace. Lois was awesome. There's actually a Ken Griffey Jr. auto courtesy of hers hanging on the wall up here.
Nice.
But I remember my grandma, my mom's mother, bought a pack of 1990 Donruss every day I was gone. And when I returned, I had 2 weeks worth of wax
No, nice.
to open up.
Nice.
And she was like, I didn't know if you were ever going to return.
Shit.
Here you go. And I'm like,
have like 3 years worth of.
you know, like they were making this like doom and gloom scenario, which with my dad, it was great, right? Because we were hanging out. I'm doing virgin margarita, like virgin daiquiris and
doing
Shirley
virgins.
right. So Florida at the time had drive-through convenience stores.
What?
Where you pull your car into the garage and you're like, yep, I'll take Dr. Pepper and Bud Light. And they put it in your trunk and you pay and you drive out.
So it was like an Instacart or like a.
Pretty much. It's
They still have some, I think, like when you're heading out and it says like 2 minutes till passing zone in the middle of somewhere, and you see them on the store and they kind of go up a ridge up to the top. They load your stuff.
And I remember in Florida,
roller coaster.
Florida's volatile weather, right?
Oh God,
Can
yeah.
be.
So my dad had a construction company, and I remember sitting in his truck, and we were driving down the road, and all of a sudden I look up, and like 3 blocks away, it was real hazy. And I'm like, what is that? He's like, it's raining over there. It was the first time I saw segmented rain, right? And I'm like, so it's not raining here, but 2 blocks away, it's raining. He's like, yep, we're about to drive into it. And I'm like, really? Because in Washington, we don't get that volatile.
It just rains
weather.
everywhere.
It just rains everywhere.
on the
So
peninsula.
I was surprised. So those are the 2 memories I think of.
Do you still have that card? The 84.
Dickerson.
Huh?
The
I do
84 Dickerson.
not. I do not. I honestly don't know what happened to it, but
Damn kid.
I remember driving through the rain, riding my bike. I remember it was a Huffy extra medium.
That was the bike back then.
Not a husky.
I worked the bolts pretty good. And I remember my mom thinking I was insane, right? That I would ride and I was probably, 10, maybe 11, riding my bike through, like, sheets of rain for a piece of cardboard.
It's worth it.
Like, she wouldn't understand the LCS ownership mentality today.
No.
Like, I would do anything for my shop.
Of course.
I would.
You drag it 10 miles through broken glass just
You
to
damn
get there,
right.
You know?
SI star K star left AA B start up down side.
What's yours, Tony?
Mine's probably
doesn't
we would get it was 2 phases of it. The first phase was when I was younger.
1990
and like you
tops?
can go to like back east, we got like what they call bodegas, you know, like a little store, corner store.
Like
and
a-
they had this stuff cheap, right? You buy the packs, and then we play some card game with it. I remember my neighbor across the street, Pedro Rodriguez.
Damn
Page, we called
Pedro
him.
Martinez.
Only he was like
Martinez?
he was
Did
like
he
the first.
picture the
He was
resume?
like the first Caucasian guy that I knew that could dunk.
Martinez.
Name Pedro.
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez. Pedro Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, yeah.
First white guy that could dunk.
Call him Page, yeah.
What the?
Greatest drummer I've ever heard. Anyway,
See, that's why I get confused.
we played these
listening to
games. We
him.
played these games with and I don't remember how the game went.
Like
But he was taking
like
all my-
hide and seek.
He was taking all my George Bretts and all my favorite players were getting gone, dude. And I was like,
It's like war.
So let me ask
kinda
you.
like
So
that. I think it was something like that.
when we first met, right? One of the cards that you were adamant about going after was
Mike Schmidt.
Donnie Baseball.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Don Mattingly. Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Just as a partial Yankee fan and just
Partial.
Well, my Phillies.
Like
are
on
my-
Tuesdays, I'm okay
American
with-
League Yankees,
Yeah.
National League Phillies. But it was one of those situations where
Because you were pretty adamant when we first, like when you
I
first
collected
walked
everything.
in.
I collected. If it could have been Don Mattingly on toilet paper. I'm buying it.
Dude, would you be offended if, like, the first time you walked into, like, we focused the cameras on everywhere you went? Would you be offended by that?
No.
Okay. Did you do? I think she did that.
Damn
Okay.
urban guy.
Next question. Favorite NFL player?
Man,
That's
tough.
cute.
We had that like 5 podcasts ago.
In history, favorite NFL player in history.
Like current
One.
player or
One.
history player?
I
Just
don't know.
favorite player.
favorite player in history for me is Kurt Warner of the Rams, Cardinals, Giants.
See, and you got to respect that choice because he is a diehard Cincy fan, and for him to select Kurt Warner of the Cardinals,
He was growing up for me. He was my father figure guy that I looked up to, and I liked the type of person he
Taylor.
was inside and outside.
LT.
sniffing coke off the back of a toilet.
No, prostitute.
Did you see the new picture of him?
I saw that. It caught my eye.
So
was
he's
down.
hanging over Randall Cunningham, saying, "Bro,
Night.
what time are we going to the club to sniff coke off the back of the toilet?" And Randall's like, I'm thinking like 8:00. Hashtag
He's seeing stars
Husky
in that
Small.
picture.
Hashtag Sack Me. Hashtag Joe
And we-
Theismann. Hashtag
We know yours.
hashtag.
Largent?
Yeah, I mean, if I had to wear a jersey, if he had to nail me down to a selection,
One person.
it would be Largent. You don't even understand why. You
I
really?
don't care.
Damn.
That's what we're living with right now,
You
folks.
explained it on the podcast. On the
He
Yeah.
actually
He said
said,
it.
he
We
act-
know- second time
we know the
he
history.
actually said, "I don't care." That is what he just mouthed to the Nancy Pelosi. Anyway,
All right.
I mean, if I had to nail down somebody, yes, it would be Steve Largent. Old school. Like, if I see a Steve Largent current jersey, I'm going to throw up.
Yeah, no, I hate
All
those.
over the
I
sidewalk.
don't like
Didn't he
them.
like what's it? Are you an Easley guy?
I like Easily. Yeah, absolutely.
But not-
He had a lot of Advil issues, but,
Is that what they called him?
well, greenies. Like, Mariners called him green. Like, Griffey, he called him greenies, but Easily called it Advil. We called it Stop Pain Hurdy pills.
Damn.
Hashtag Hurdy hashtag.
All right, what else do we got?
Okay. Do you think the second-year player cards will be a new standard like rookie cards, or will it fade off?
According to that freaking Russell Wilson that I sold for $10, I feel like it's
Dude, you have
it's
to talk
picking up.
about that now.
Yes. Obviously, that's
talk about it on your way home.
that was a second-year card. So second
You're
year,
going to hear about it, by the way. Get used to the story because he's going to be talking about it the entire time
think I
during
heard it
the
one time.
show, during
Yeah.
the thing, and he's like,
I think second-year cards are a thing. I
Are they a
definitely.
thing in every sport? Because he started obviously in basketball with LeBron,
What?
right?
What do you say?
Are they just sport based? Like just basketball?
Popularity of second year cards?
Yeah.
No.
Like,
I think it's
Mahomes.
player.
Well, Kyle Lewis. I don't think baseball has that though. I don't.
It doesn't have the impact. I mean, you have
I think
your
football and basketball. Yes.
you have your extremes in football and basketball. I mean, a second year Patty Mahomes, nobody would turn that down.
I think with baseball, the difference is because you have the before and the rookies. You have the prospect cards and rookie cards. So second year cards maybe don't have that same
It just hurts the keister.
intrigue.
So,
What's a second year man will go for?
like a 53 mantle,
Yeah.
10 grand maybe,
There you go.
5
Yeah,
grand.
that's a
No,
whole
I
different-
wasn't thinking second. I was thinking
Second
like
team.
later rookie
Oh.
versus.
I'm thinking second year, not
Yeah.
second.
Oh, I'm thinking second. Yeah, like.
second team.
No, but the question's about second team. I was thinking.
Second team. So if you are the jackass on eBay that says I have
The
a
LeBron
Miami Heat rookie, which is no such thing in the industry.
Yeah,
but
'cause,
I'm going
I
to
mean-
sell it for $1,000, and you're going to find a dumbass to buy it.
Because how about if you get a Tua
An
rookie?
error card.
Can you get a Tua rookie
You
in
think he has,
back-to-back
like,
years?
eggplant donut hole emoji.
You get a Tua
Husky
Houston
Schmedio?
Texans rookie and a Tua Dolphins rookie in back-to-back years. I think that would be a good one.
To a Houston Texans rookie?
Yeah, if he gets traded, so then he would be a Texan rookie.
There you, well, I mean, that would be legit.
Back-to-back
right?
years of having a rookie card.
Now, how does that work with
First
the turf and dirt Miami jersey, though?
We spray paint it.
I was gonna say navy blue with some red sleeves would be
Come on.
all right,
We got some dye.
dude. Don't worry about what we got
Hobby
going on over here. We're all right.
We're gonna make it happen.
We're all right. All right.
Next question.
Okay, next question.
Are these all coming from Instagram? Really? Wow. Is it all from legit?
No.
Okay,
Too legit.
So Donnie was the one asking about
dude.
the
I
second
wore
year.
those pants, by the way. The too legit to quit pants.
So Donnie asked the second-year player.
Okay.
Okay. King Tut is asking
King
us.
Tut. That is a stud name.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Really?
What's that?
Bengals? Really?
Who?
Bengals?
Bengals.
He's talking about your.
All right, King Tut.
Okay. How do you use population stats to figure value?
Ask Nancy Pelosi.
And I was trying to figure this actually out the other day because in Legit's Raz room, they were talking about low pops and how that has to impact the value. But there were certain players that you multiply it by 5 versus multiply it by 2. And I was just completely
Next question.
lost.
Go ahead, D-Mags. You go ahead and tackle this one. Matter
Yeah.
of fact, I'm going to convert my microphone to his answer.
No. That
So-
sounds like ignorance in a bottle.
So
there.
here is the basic thing. So when you get the SMR guide from PSA,
the ASMR, like the sound people.
the ASMR, yeah. So when you see a PSA 10 Zion Williamson Prism Silver, and the pop report says 2,500 plus, move on to something else.
Okay, so that means how many people had submitted that card.
No, that's how many they have graded at that card.
Okay,
People have submitted that card hoping for a 10,
gotcha.
but they quit counting after 2,500 because
Oh,
it's
okay.
too much to wrangle a
yeah, no, that
price
makes
on.
sense.
It's too populated to be valuable.
I don't grade, so see that. I guess that's where you lost me.
So when you find a pop
I'm a
report
CGC
that's
grader.
2,500 plus, it's over. I mean, you need to move on to something else. When I saw the Zion Williamson PSA 10 Prism, like pop report 20, I'm like,
I mean, if you're Panini, you're like, look at us, quality control, baby.
they don't care, right? Panini's earning their money regardless, and PSA's earning their money regardless. But the problem is when you're that PSA grader, that you bought that card at $750, and it grades a 10, and they sent you that email that said, congratulations, you got a 10.
So did 2,500.
We're going to
other
ship
people.
it to you in 2 months, and yep, congratulations, 2,500 are getting 10s at the same time. That meant that card went from $1,000 to $200.
Got him.
If you're lucky.
Joke's on you.
That's
got the
why.
money.
No, I'm being serious. That is why I do not understand why people want to grade right this minute.
Yeah.
I try to talk people out of grading every time they bring them in. Because if you're looking to make any money, this is it's the equivalent of, I mean, if you asked a stockbroker, right? If you were to buy a Microsoft stock, right? And they said, great, we'll sell it to you, but you can't touch the stock for a year. Regardless of what happens, you buy it now, in a year, you can touch it, but not until then. A stockbroker would say, are you insane? I would not do that because the market, anything can
Could
happen.
fluctuate. Yep.
People's graded cards are viewed as the same kind of stock market. How in the hell is that okay
To be floating around for
to
months
let
upon
your
months.
stock sit for a year and not control what happens to it? And that's okay. But you wouldn't do that for a Microsoft,
Yeah.
a
No,
Boeing.
that's facts.
Anything on the NASDAQ.
I mean, come on. And the fact that people
isn't a
go,
401k.
people are like, okay, can I still submit it? I
Yes,
mean,
you
I'll
can.
take your money, but shit, come on, use your brain. Stop grading. I'm gonna get the shirt.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Fook me?
Fook you.
Fook me.
Fool.
Another question? Do we have one?
That is all that is.
That's all
Can
she
you come up
wrote.
with a question? Because I feel unfulfilled.
I'm not
When
unfulfilled.
do the Jimmy Turf and Dirt shirts come out?
When
You
do
mean the
the
Tops Down cards?
Tops now. Yeah. Jimmy Tops now.
Fook me tops now card?
From the logo.
We
Like
need-
you're
we
not
need
even
the
gonna wear it
caricature.
anyway because it doesn't come zippered.
Like
Oh,
that's how
snap.
all jerseys did. Jeez.
He's got a nice 76 Philly. Is that a banger patch or
Whoa. He's
How
not
does that
no
work?
gangbanger.
The bell?
Bang her pass, yeah. yeah.
Bang her in 76 only.
bang H star
All right.
R star? All right.
Here's the next question.
Oh shit.
Snap. I knew that if I hung on long enough, somebody would come up with one.
Yeah. By
Because
7 a.m. we have
do you need a
45
soup?
more.
Do you need soup?
Miso?
Yeah. Do you need? I have a vitamin
What
shot.
it is.
A and B.
Go for it.
Nancy Pelosi.
Are there quicker service levels in 45-day, 20-day, 10-day, 5-day, and 2-day?
A walkthrough.
Yeah.
So
Quicker than a what?
So if you're looking for PSA, no. Like, if you're looking to PSA or BGS grade, stop. Okay, if you want to go to SGC or CGC, CGC is a new market commodity. Fine and dandy, go ahead. But the problem is everybody... You all right?
If you're trying to grade to get the most out of your card, then you just got to suck it up and take the
PSA
long.
has the highest, resale
Yeah.
value, but expect your card, unless you're not paying $300 per card to get it back in a 10-day, which technically is a 30-day, and that's if they don't shut the service down. You're going to spend $300 per card, really?
But if you're just trying to slab a card, fuck, just go the cheap way. I'm going to PGC, PGA.
CBGBs?
Yeah, I got the heebie-jeebies.
The golf. The professional golf.
I'm going.
So basically, we're going to the PGA
I'm
to
going-
slab everything.
I'm
at this point.
slabbing.
We're doing the.
I'm having Nick Faldo
Is it the
slab it.
The Bundeslaga?
Yeah. The UEFA.
Bundesliga.
Excuse me.
The
Are
Bush
you all
League.
right? She's having seizures.
We're going to
over
the
there.
Bush League.
The Bundesliga. Yeah. Is it
All right.
yeah or
Niet.
da?
I'm dying.
All right.
We have some of that on pre-order.
The Bundesliga. Fuck.
The
UEFA.
the Kirby Doc.
New game.
All right.
I just want the Pokemon. Let it rip.
Start grading Pokemon.
Yep, I'm doing it.
Dude, shut up with the grading stuff. Seriously.
We're grading CGCs.
I'm
PGA.
I'm grading NHL.
Yeah. That's too
That's
mainstream.
starting up tomorrow, by the way. I'm wearing my. Did you see my Vancouver Canucks shirt?
You're not wearing your boba?
Number. It's really? It's autoed, dude.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, you don't wear autographed jerseys.
Yeah,
or you're
see?
one of those guys.
No.
Oh, he has an Aqua Sox jersey signed by freaking Felix Hernandez in 2005, but he wears it every game.
Who's that?
It got quiet.
All right.
Yeah, no.
And we're out.
SHI double star.
Tomorrow,
What do we got tomorrow? So we got a preview rip of Playbook.
playbook, but then you're going to go live for personals while I'm here tomorrow.
Correct. We will be.
So-
D-Mags is in the shop tomorrow. We're actually going to preview an 8x10 just to see
No, yeah.
if we get lucky, because I'm opening all of them, by the way.
Yeah, I think you should.
But we're going to see if we can get an MJ, a KB, a LB,
Yeah, Kobe Bryant, and
a
this shit.
JFK, a
Luka Doncic.
Abraham, what is it? ABL?
Lincoln?
Abraham Lincoln?
Yeah.
Okay, we got one last question.
Oh, shit.
Oh, snap.
Came in under the radar.
We don't have radars here in the Bundeslaga.
Range me.
Okay.
Go.
100 meters.
Who's going to be the 21 NFL rookie card to get?
Evan White.
What sport?
Jamar Chase.
NFL.
Is that a real guy or is that a monkey?
He's going to be LSU's he was Burrow's buddy last year, so he's going to come to
It's gonna be
Cincinnati.
Lawrence, dude.
Come on, Zipper
Lawrence.
boy.
Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence, really?
Yes.
So did Joe Burrow fit that bill?
Trevor Lawrence's?
Because I'm willing to bet that you thought Joe Burrow was going to fit that bill too.
Justin Fields.
No, I like Burrows. But, no. Justin Fields, no.
But what he did to Lawrence's team, I mean, he outperformed Lawrence.
The team,
So can I ask
the
you a
team
question?
He outperformed him.
If you had a Joe Montana auto to 5, would you accept $50 for that?
If it's a Leaf one, yeah.
No.
Absolutely NO star hashtag Q star hashtag 4.
Hell
The
no.
box is 130.
Yeah, so 50 is a no.
It's causing me
All right,
rectal spasms.
so let's get it.
I just said that, by the way. I don't like you anymore.
We're out on the gram.
Are we out?
We are.
Don't
All
forget
right.
to like, subscribe.
Like, subscribe, hashtag
Share.
annotate, hashtag
Illuminati is out.